I'm already recording.
Hello, everybody. We're doing the podcast. I think that's what we call it, even though it shouldn't be. Dude, this is crazy because we need more content and things like that, and there's not enough content in this SPS sphere and all that. So I've recruited the boys over here. Who's that?
It's Murrk Movies, the anti-hero of movie reactions, as it so famously says in my YouTube bio. I react to films, but I also happen to listen to fast rap on occasion.
Yeah, you're like the number one strange music fan or something. Number one King ISO.
I am.
Number one Tech 9. It's because of the
number one King. I'm the number one King ISO fan. That's why.
Number one JL fan. Wait, that's not strange anymore.
That's right. But also, Murrk, mate. Some of the people maybe watching this might remember you for something fucking else, mate. LML choppers, disabled choppers.
Oh,
why are you not putting that on your track record?
I forgot about it. I don't know, guys. Go and watch like the re-uploaded Elemental Choppers series and listen to my dog shit verses from when I was 14. I'm sure you'll enjoy those.
All right, DOWN6.
I'm 15 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Look, I'm just a fast white rapper. That's the only reason I'm here.
Well, it's probably
I have
not.
666 subscribers, and I've collabed with every Underground Choppers member. Therefore, I'm the coolest.
Probably not. Mate, all I'm saying is, by the way, we do these voice chats all the time, like practically daily. Besides Murrk, who shows up sometimes. But this is just nothing. This is just nothing out of the ordinary. We're just recording it this time, so get everything off the chest.
Yeah, man. What's podcast number one topic?
Yeah, we don't even know what it's called.
DNA raping you on UC7 is kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy. He hasn't got there yet, like I keep saying, but...
Not yet, but he's out there looking for you.
Yeah.
Back in UC7, okay. DNA was like, I'm back for the rape, of the ones who are trying to hate. Murrk was the one who was hating on DNA in that review video.
Me. It's your fault. You recorded a review with everybody in the call.
But like, what else?
DNA.
What isn't my fault, man?
I wasn't even trying to be mean to the guy. I was just saying that I liked the verses that were there. That was all I was saying. And yeah, and that's just what I get. Threatened sexual assault.
My first DNA collab was in 2020.
Yeah, when you were in Frost or some shit.
Yeah, that song sucks. Infinity. I take them all in infinity. I take them
Can you
all
explain
in
what happened between you and DNA and why he fucking hates your guts?
So basically, as we know, a figure called Skeleton, who we don't mess with anymore, he was in UL chats, and I was friends with him at the time. Not UL chats, DNA live stream chats. And he was like trolling him, and Cal was kind of trolling him a little bit, just pushing his buttons. So I get in the chat, and I'm like, DNA, you're so sexy, I want to suck your nipple. Like, I'm just as weird as possible, like, just being a weird little fuck. And eventually, he gets so mad by this that he like screams and says I should like slit my wrist and kill myself, and that my mic is like worth $15, and he's not wrong about that, which is kind of funny. And yeah, so and then he went and dissed me on how to skin a cat part 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck. So, and I wasn't even gonna respond
to
like diss
DNA
him.
song? How to skin a cat part 3?
Yes, isn't that crazy? So he I wasn't gonna like respond or anything in musically until he said that. The line was just like, "Fuck you, 919 Slum, you and that bitch DOWN6. You can go back in the corner and go touch your dicks." And I'm like,
and he says something like,
Slum's a child.
That's weird.
Because he was like, "Oh, nobody cares about being a chopper anymore." He's like pissed off about how you're still like fast rapping and getting views off of it.
Like maybe chop good and you'll still get views, dude. Like
that's
I don't know
tough.
what to tell you.
That's like he does like threatening children with heinous crimes. Yeah, because what? 1st of October 2017, that was when we recorded that review, right? UC7, so I would have been 14, right?
Okay, mate. He's going to say, like, that's a metaphorical rape. It's not really, I'm not physically raping him. Oh my god. I'm going to put this on the screen. There's a fucking, I opened his Instagram story, and it's just him, like, posing like a fucking badass, and his song is just called Rape 'Em. I don't know why you're posing like that for a song called Rape 'Em.
This is great timing.
Yeah, exactly. And
Please send it in chat.
I can't do it right now. I'm recording the screen, but I'll let you know, dude. Also, what happened after that Calpaseo diss? Why the fuck why did you diss him with Calpaseo?
I'll try to find that.
Because I was gonna make my own diss. I actually wrote a diss over a Suicide Boys beat. Because I was like, I wasn't like serious. Like sometimes I'll just write to famous instrumentals just for fun. I'll reuse them for other shit. And it became a DNA diss as I was writing, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I called Cal that night, and he's like, yeah, I'm working on a DNA diss. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not expecting much. Like, I honestly didn't expect much. I wasn't going to hop on it. And then he showed me how much of, like, a Rebel XD influence it was. And I was really with it once I saw that. So I just, like, scratched everything I had and just rewrote a whole new verse for it. And I gave it to him, like, the day after. And then DNA, all he said about it was, next time you dish me, choose a better beat sometime.
But... yeah,
DNA, when I first contacted him as Infrost, he was like, I can't wait. I love that all my young chopper homies. Like, that's what he would refer to us as, Infrost and all my other friends that were coming along with me. And like Chopper the Spitter, because he's been around a minute for some reason, shout out him. But he fucking, like, he was like, shout out my young chopper homies, they're going to be good. And then, like, I actually get good at what I'm doing, and he gets mad. So.
Yeah, but also because of that weird shit, you're fucking talking
Also,
about.
yeah, because of the weird shit.
Yeah.
I should go in chat and try to find it.
It is safe to say that if Skeleton never existed, you would be friends with DNA still. I'm just saying.
That's true, because, like, I didn't go into chat until Skeleton was like, DNA just told me some mean things. And I was just like, I want to go tell DNA some weird things. Not necessarily mean things. Because at that point, I was just like, I'll still leave my options open to work with them. I mean, like, whatever.
So that's all he said.
But
the only thing he said about the diss was that you needed a better beat?
Choose a better beat. Yeah, I asked him, like, so many times. And then eventually I was like, at this point, I'm just fishing for a reaction. I shouldn't care. So I just stopped trying.
We should do a breakdown of top 10 DNA rape bars.
He said some horrendous shit.
Oh my god, that fucking lyric is so bad.
Yeah,
I like that. LGBTQ is gay. That should be
LGBTQ is gay! That was one of the DNA lines everyone remembers.
That's hard, bro.
I guess
this DNA, that's a hard lyric. Like, more like that.
Exactly.
That's true lyricism, that.
And now here we
How
are.
does DNA feature on my my second album?
Yeah, why did you feature him so many times when you didn't like him?
Okay, so I only featured him on my music one time. I featured him for other people, because other people couldn't get him, only me, for other people, like a couple times.
Okay.
So, like, Styx made, like, Druid made fucking Underground Returns, which is his attempt at UC11, so I made him change the name, because obviously you can't just fucking take the name of someone's track.
That was crazy.
And I can't believe he was doing that. And the beat sucked, and he was like, I want DNA on it, and I was like, I can get DNA, and he paid me $20 to hop on. I gave DNA that $20 to hop on. So, and then for Freestyle Gods 5, which was organized by Styx, he got DNA on that out of his own niche, but I did recommend it because he was like, who should I get? And I was like, hey, you should get DNA. And he got DNA. But then my song, Final Blow.
DNA commits?
A lot, probably. But look, Final Blow, that song I got DNA song on, that verse I did for it was a feature I did for Disappoint, and the original beat sounded way better, honestly. I wish I just didn't even make that song. But he was like, yeah, I can't buy the beat. Sorry, man. You can just have that verse. I was like, you don't have $30? All right.
That's tough.
So I put it over just a different beat, and I remaster it to shit. Like, I'm pretty sure, remembering what I did, I'm pretty sure I made the vocals more shitty. Like, I exported the main vocals just in one thing, and then I layered it in another file. So that's just a bunch of bullshit. But then I got DNA to rap on it, and I had to blur out a racist line because I asked him,
what?
I was like, all right, I was gonna rap 16, and he was like, man, I feel like you're cutting me off. I need a longer open. I'm like, you want to rap twice as long as me? He was like, yeah, I know I'm still rap. I was like, okay, DNA, I got you. He's always complaining about people cutting him short, even though it's a normal verse length. So I sent him the motherfucking, the new open. So it's like 16 versus 32. And at this point, I don't give a fuck anymore. And he gives it to me. And what was it? The line was something like, something about, I want to turn this rap game full of white skins without the dark skins. And I had to blur it to make it sound like
wow. What's that about?
Why? DNA, comment down below. Why did you say that, bro?
I bet right now if he heard what I was talking about, he'll be like, "No, bro, it's just rap lyrics. Like, you know how Eminem said he was gonna rape his mom? Like, yeah, because that was 2002 or 1990 or whatever the fuck. Like, your DNA true lyricist who has a 10-year-old fan base. Like, you can't be saying that.
I feel like, you know, murder and cannibalism and stuff are more tasteful in rap lyrics than racism, to be honest.
Should I try to find the clip of him say, or open my file and put in the clip of him being racist or no?
I'm not sure, man. Maybe I have to make a deluxe version.
You want? Well, I don't think we should put it in the video.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, we have to know the context, yeah. We kind of have to have it.
But DNA.
Is this going to be a podcast talking about DNA?
I mean, we need to fucking move on. What, dude? What else we gotta talk about, mate? There's some things we definitely need to talk about.
You guys need to think of this shit, because I don't really, like, unless you want to talk about stuff from the past, I don't know.
I told us to wing it, because, dude, we do these voice chats all the time, and we come up with the fucking shit to talk about.
The shade allegations, bro. I don't want to do that unless Idol's here.
The whole... Dude, we can't even talk about the current drama. Like, we can talk about Idol for fucking 50 minutes. No, don't need to do that.
I don't want to talk about Idol without him here, so we'll say that.
Besides, you know, Infinite Choppers 2. Let everyone know how Infinite Choppers 2 is coming.
I'm waiting on Idol and people to edit the video.
I mean, the editing
so
is
I need to do better, like, control on getting everyone to edit, because obviously I don't edit the video. I get a bunch of people to do it for me because I suck at it. So, but everyone's just like, I want to wait for Idol, and then the Idol's just like, I want to wait on the. Actually, no, that's wrong words. He didn't say that. But the editors want to wait on Idol to do his verse. And recently I went in chat and was like, can y'all just do anything? Can I get a background started? You know?
It's been 20
so we
days.
Got, like,
his jacket.
We got like Far Away, we got Gaming and Rap, and Calpaseo on the editing. And Afra.
Alright, I thought you were going to say Gaming and Rap like verse.
No.
Not quite.
He did do a verse. Sorry, he would hate that I'm calling him Gaming and Rap. He prefers Lucid now. So Lucid did do a verse.
Hell for him.
For IC2, I didn't ask him to. He got the beat and he did something, and he was like, "Do you like it?" And I was like, "This is the best verse you've done. You should put it over something else." And he did.
Did you like it?
I liked it because it was him. I didn't like it alone.
Yeah, true.
Like if it was,
because
I didn't know him.
like it.
He's such a legend, bro. Everyone remembers Gaming and Rap back when he was making those covers.
He really is a legend, and he was so smart and self-aware of everything at the time. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, he was with it.
He was kind of indoctrinated, but I'll give you that.
Well, he must have been self-aware for like the Denzel Benzel Cypher verses. You could tell he must have been a bit. Right?
You could tell he knew what was going on. Like he was hitting that shit, and then he'd post shit outside of the Denzel Benzel shit, and it'd be him actually trying to rap. Like you saw the clear difference in irony. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Although when he did get first put on Denzel Benzel Cypher, you can tell he was just a kid that got told to put on songs and had no idea what was going on. It's kind of crazy how he was like 9 years old and he got indoctrinated into Denzel Benzel early. It's kind of crazy.
He was
9 or something. He was like 10.
That's the worst underground rap group to get indoctrinated into.
Like, I felt bad for him. I thought in like 5 years he was going to be like, oh shit, what was I thinking? But no, he's probably pretty proud of it. He's quite enjoying himself.
He's always asking me, like, or no, I can't include that. But he's so fucking intelligent. He's the best in the SBS kid crowd right now. Yeah, like he's making the most.
It's not a hard competition.
Everything. Well, the thing is, like, nobody's trying. He's the only one trying. Like, TRF is just putting out constant bullshit I don't want to click on.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Chopra has been the same since I've known him from the beginning. Chopra.
Oh, Chopra.
Fucking Styx is not going to do anything. Far Away is a very promising person.
He's not an SPS kid, bro. He is goated. He's insane.
Styx?
No, fucking Far Away. Chill out. You said Far Away.
No. No, yeah, I said Far Away, and I said Far Away super promising. Like, so, like, Far Away and Game and a Rap. Okay, I would say Far Away is the best, but he's like
He's a professional artist, dude. Far Away knows what he's doing. He's just, like, for years...
It's hard because... Far Away and Weederay are grown people, but they mess with all these SPS kids, so I keep almost calling them SPS kids.
Yeah, although Weeder, you know, he's like he needs to get started still. He only has 3 songs. Like I think actually most of them features as well. It's a bit tough.
Sending hate to all the SPS kids out there.
His fastest is on my song.
They're still around, Murrk. Would you have believed in like 5 years that there'd still be SPS people, like SPS kids rising? Because you were one of them back in the day.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be as long as you know, as long as the genre is fairly relevant, it's going to exist, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Murrk is part of the genre of SPS Kid, where they started an SPS Kid and didn't go on an artist journey. They just started gaming, like Skulls.
I guess he's a gamer, right, Murrk?
Yeah, but I actually no, I don't. I haven't played. I don't.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say you do movies and shit, but
Yeah, I like films, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I mean, I like other stuff. I do like music. It's like I actually I do have an interest in making music, but I just don't like. I don't care
Your
about
song
it as
with
much as
Leechy's
other things.
legitimately
I just don't
good.
do it. Yeah, I know. I
pretty
still
good,
like that song. So yeah, maybe
it's been
maybe
2
one
years
day
though,
I'll
or 3
make
years,
another one.
or 4 years. I can't even remember.
On top of
Yeah.
that Leechy verse was 2 years before that came out or some shit. Like,
Holy shit.
that's some old
Yeah,
Leechy.
yeah, no, he said he had it for ages, and then that and I just procrastinated making that song for like 6 months, and then randomly decided to actually record it one day. And
I remember your flow only from one part. I just remember.
Dude, take that as a compliment.
I can't, yeah, yeah,
I can't remember what it was. I remember you said drop a body, and I was like, no.
yeah. Yeah, they want me, stop me, yeah, they want me, not to worry, drop a body. Yeah.
That's good as fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I do like that song. I think I could, you know what it is? I think I could make some good sounding stuff, but I don't. I feel like I don't know how good I don't think I've ever been very good at putting anything meaningful into lyrics. Like it's like, I guess well constructed, but you know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I do remember like everyone
Kind of
thought your
empty.
lyrics were sick back during the LML Choppers days. And dude, everyone thought everyone was sick though, because in LML Choppers we were just kids like fucking trash,
Yeah.
but like we thought we were goated, man. You thought you were fucking sick.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
I'm so glad I didn't join when y'all were still making elemental choppers.
Yeah.
Imagine Infrost on elemental choppers.
Most of the people then
tough.
were terrible though.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really think of a good one, can you?
I mean, well, like who counts? Who
87.
counts though? Like,
I mean,
Fucking-
you remember Elemental Chop, like Mystery. There was Leechy. That was about it.
Leechy was good on there.
Yeah,
'cause he
facts,
was only
man.
on-
But he was like 5 years older than
I
everyone
don't know,
else.
Who counts? Fucking Shad.
Yeah. Dude, Shad is insane. I think he was still the first.
I was on
example.
Elemental Choppers 9 that never came out. I have a verse.
Are you sure it was 9? It's not 8?
9. It was 9 because Echo went behind everyone's back after a while, right before he left and started planning 9, and I guess he gave up.
No, eight was the one that mystery striked, right? With
Yeah,
Split
I
on
think
it.
so.
I never knew 9 existed.
Yeah, I didn't know it was in the works ever.
Yeah,
I'm
he
glad
went.
it wasn't.
Like I said, he went behind everybody and hit up a few people, including me, and looking for EC9 spots because I guess
Oh.
EC8 was already out of his hands or
Fuck
whatever.
you, Echo.
Dude, nobody cares anymore, man. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep him, you know, I'm not gonna talk to him ever again. I don't want to. He seems like the fakest fuck. But you know, we just move past.
There's certain things you gotta do.
It's crazy though.
He's just shit at rapping, isn't he, really?
Okay, one of the biggest things that was so dumb to me back in the day was Echo accused all of us for only sticking around with him because of his series. While he was like incompetent at his music, he was incompetent at rapping, he didn't make the cover arts, he didn't mix, he didn't do anything to do with Elmo Choppers. It was all us.
Yeah.
It was our series.
I always wondered that. It's like, how the fuck is it? How is it his series when like he doesn't know how to make anything?
Alright, and how does that apply
He's
to...
featuring on his own track.
Never mind. Fuck's sake.
What?
I was gonna say, how does that, like, don't you think that applies to Infinite Choppers with you, DOWN6? You don't
thinking that.
you
I
don't
was
mix,
literally
you
just
don't do the
thinking that.
artworks.
No, but
No, no. Look, here's the
you can
deal.
rap though.
Here's the deal.
Yeah, I'll
Look,
give you that.
Calpaseo, like, I made this... Troll came to me first. Okay, here's the whole thing with him and the Choppers. Troll came to me first and was like, I kind of want to make another Chopper track. And I was like,
Yeah.
are you sure? Like,
That's
I was
good.
very skeptical at
I'm
first.
so happy that he did that.
But it was going to be like intercontinental choppers. And then like we got it more together and we were like, no, like we should do something more important. We should make like just a new chopper series, which was
Yeah.
already on our minds at first, but we didn't want to have to because all the kids were already doing it. You know what I mean? Cal came up with the idea Infinite Choppers. He came up with that name. He came in, I asked him to mix. No, I think I asked him to feature at first. I can't remember. I either asked him to mix or feature or what, or at the same time or something. And
I came up
he
with the
wasn't
single
like,
choppers.
when I asked him to mix, I didn't like make him the owner until I realized after IC1 that holy shit, he made this whole thing happen.
Yeah.
He needs a right to the series. So I made him made it a try ownership. And then he started acting crazy. So
wait, so we're gonna get into that or no? Is that for later? Is
that's for a different podcast
okay?
because it's not done. But
Exactly.
I'd be so wary.
Cal makes
of
IC2.
fucking
The
anyone
plan
with
is
anything.
we're gonna have somebody new
Wait,
produce
what?
IC3. I already know who it is. I'm not gonna spoil it, and I'm gonna mix it.
DJ Lil
Wait.
Sprite. DJ
Oh,
Lil
okay.
Sprite.
DJ Lil Sprite,
No.
bring it back.
No,
It's been so
Don't-
long, man. It's been 5 years since UC10.
I will get a fucking Snow the Product type beat. Don't you tempt me. I will fucking make it so bad. But yeah, he came up with the name Infinite Choppers, so he probably feels some sort of like right to it.
Exactly.
Also,
Well,
you know, he mixed all the
Disabled
verses.
hmm
What's up, Murrk?
I came up with the Disabled Chopper's name.
Yeah, you came up with
Yeah.
so many. It's so funny. Back
Yeah.
in the day, the idea was to make as many chopper tracks as well, like with as many adjectives as
Yeah.
possible. One of the things you suggested was Hebrew choppers. That was going to be the next thing we were going to do. None of us know Hebrew. None of us are from Israel. What the fuck would that point? What would that be? It's just so
That would've
dumb.
been hard.
Disabled.
I was
like,
on Brazilian Choppers.
Come on, he sounds like Hebrew.
Fucking hell.
Murk, have you heard of Brazilian Choppers?
I might have heard it. Maybe. Have I?
Yeah, DOWN6 was on it. If that tells you anything. Why was he on Brazilian
I
choppers?
spoke
we don't.
Brazilian.
You spoke
Look,
Brazilian.
I know
Keep
why
it
it
up.
happened. I know why it happened.
Brazilian. I don't think I have heard it. Have I? Maybe.
Right, at first
No,
I thought
no,
it was
that's
just
not
a retro project, and I was already giving retro some mixes and features at this point. But then I find out it's like, so basically I don't expect it to be big, so I'm like, whatever. Then I find out it was Troll Sting and it fell in Retro's hands. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so it's still Retro's. And then I continue working on it. And then Troll's like, no, it's a collab. And I'm like, why are you collabing with Retro? No offense to Retro, he's getting better, but goddamn.
Yeah.
And then Retro, I didn't ask to feature on it. Retro just put me on the fucking roster. And I was like, I didn't say I'd do a verse. And he was like, you should though. And I was like, okay, I will.
If
And
anybody wants a
I made
DOWN6
them-
feature, write him down on the song. He will do it. This is just what the fuck is the point? Why are you doing that? It's the same thing with Leechy. He just gets coaxed into doing this
I
shit.
wasn't gonna do it, right? Because I was like, oh, imagine just a dude rapping on English on there. That'd be so dumb. And then I was like,
True,
what
true.
if I rapped in Portuguese?
Yeah, I don't think
So
you take
I-
this shit
I-
seriously 90% of the time.
So I did. I rapped in Portuguese.
Good job, man.
I think we should do it in another episode. We should make a tier list of people, of SPS children and associates.
Okay, it's
We
kind
have
of
some
rude
somewhere.
to rate the SPS children. Like they have no idea what they're doing. Just put them
Okay,
all in.
well, I don't mean just
It could
people
be
in this
anywhere
space then,
in the
like
next few
underground
months.
choppers artists as well.
Yeah,
I mean
mate,
that
I'll-
kind of level.
I've done that multiple times at this point. It's pretty fun to discuss like and look in underground choppers in retrospective, which is why one day I want to fucking have somebody here.
Because it's decent. It's just like I feel like because sometimes I like literally like recently because I don't like listening to the long songs that much anymore. I recently downloaded them all and then like chopped all of the tracks up into pieces with like 3 or 4 verses per track and got them on my Spotify playlist. But then I deleted most of them again because I feel like I listened to them so fucking often years ago that I just they're just too ingrained in my head that it gets boring.
Right.
I think
That's how I feel about Special Effects by Tech9.
But,
That's
I mean that's how I feel about certain Tech9 songs. To be fair,
Yeah, I liked what Terry
that?
said about Tech9.
what do you say?
Terry was just like, was trying to ask like Idol one day in UL chat, like, why is Tech9 good? Like, I don't see it. No, this sure sounds like a Tech9 verse. Like, I was like, yeah, every Tech9 verse sure does sound like a Tech9 verse.
But Idol will defend him. Idol loves Tech9. He's saying like he's a pioneer and all that.
I'm a Tech9 fanboy. Tech9 is my second favorite artist of all time. So
He's definitely in my top 10. I just don't know where. Rebel XD's in my top 10. I have a lot of people in my top 10 that probably
Is
don't
that a
reach
joke?
10.
I don't know if
Murk
that's a
doesn't
joke.
know the extent of Rebel
Yeah.
XD, NahDah.
Well, I
Does
guess
he
he
have
doesn't
music?
know.
I didn't know he had music.
Exactly.
He
You're not that
doesn't
acquainted.
know.
But no, I don't think
I
everybody.
don't know if this is a joke or not.
Rebel XD isn't like
not.
somebody who everyone's gonna like. People are gonna dislike that, like his style. I don't think Murrk is gonna exactly enjoy it. But yeah, Rebel
like
XD does have
a-
music, and it's very. Well, I don't know what a good word to describe it is.
Abstract.
Yeah,
I call it
guess.
abstract. If you look up Words of War by Rebel XD in your free time, that's a pretty good song.
But like Rebel XD is one of the people who thinks that he can genuinely diss like Eminem. He has dissed Eminem, and like he thinks he can win
Many times.
Yeah, exactly. But he can. He probably could. Could Eminem do better? I don't know.
No. I don't think Okay, I hope Eminem doesn't fucking diss me for some reason, but Eminem could not do better than Rebel XD. I know, but like Eminem fucking disses everybody that talks shit about him, so I don't...
Eminem is pretty good at bars, though.
Eminem,
like, even to this day, he is very, very good.
Yeah, that's... Oh,
I don't really listen to him much, but...
Yeah, I don't listen to his music, but Split Second, he does a lot, and he says that Eminem is, I think, post-Revival, after Revival, he's at his best, or something like that, he said, which is, I mean, Split is a rapper, I'm not gonna, like, deny his opinion. I don't really see it, though.
Split is fucking great, bro. That guy deserves to be so much bigger.
Well, unfortunately, he's had some troubles with that. Grumpy, what the fuck are you on about?
Eminem's a grumpy old man now.
Oh, I thought you said Split was a grumpy old man. Like, what did he do to you?
No. Split's far from old anyways.
Yeah, probably. But,
I killed him in Among Us.
Yeah, I remember that.
You made it my video type.
Oh, you made it a thumbnail. You put him in, like, the Among Us suit as well. It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
I never saw that. You gotta link that to me. That shit's funny.
Yeah, mate, that channel is such a
probably
mess.
unlisted. I'll link it after.
But that's fucking fire. I want to talk to Split one day on this. If we even do this is just one episode, but like I imagine we do this more often because there's a lot of shit to talk about, ain't there?
Oh, we can, right? Can't be that hard to do.
Exactly. There's plenty of shit to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things we could do. We could, rank stuff, talk about new shit that happens. We can, have gay sex.
We could do that.
We can review like music that's been out. I don't know. What do you got? What kind of like level do you want this to be about? Like, do you want this to be about like strictly underground stuff?
I mean, that's the people who are going to watch this video. So like,
probably. Well, yeah, I'm not saying we shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, we have to lean into it.
Be that.
We have to just talk. But in general, we just talk about shit. I do want to have some like people on the show. I remember we were blueprinting this yesterday. I'm not sure who it was. Somebody suggested Jason Batchelor should get on the show. And Murrk, you suggested Nihilist. We should call Nihilist from prison. I get him. That's funny as fuck. Because he would never expect that shit ever. He would never expect to get a call from NahDah Web. You want to be on our show? That's so funny.
Holy shit! I wonder if he'd hang up. Like,
nah. Do you think he'd do it? I reckon he would, right? I reckon he would.
I don't know. If I was in prison for a while and then somebody I think I hate calls me, regardless if I hate them or not, I'm gonna answer. Yeah,
exactly,
I'm gonna answer. I'm curious. I got nothing else to do.
Prison isn't fun. I don't think he's having a good time, especially not with the charge he got or anything like that.
Oh man, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, but even though his head looks like a 4-year-old, he's massive, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen him in a while. He could be a shrimp now. I don't really know.
I guess.
Maybe he shrunk. Maybe he got bigger.
That'll be dangerous if he gets out of prison then.
Pedophile strength.
Dangerous for the kids.
Yeah, fucks.
You should talk about how UL began. Because it's a 7-year-old thing today.
It's 7, okay. 3 days ago was the UL 7-year anniversary. It's just like me and Lewis.
Wow, really?
Nobody really knows Lewis, but yeah, me and Lewis. I wanted to make a server. I bogged down. It was Tinus, me, Lewis, all personal friends. And then it just kept on spiraling. We started like having a community around underground shoppers, and then it spiraled. Basically, UL is practically the product of, it led into everything to do with SBS. So everything you see nowadays, all this fast rap shit, it's just like these kids like at their young age, they managed to just keep this shit going and made SPS into its own thing. And I don't want to take the credit. However, I did make a video and it blew up. It had like thousands within days, and it propelled SBS
Underground Shoppers Hunger Games.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, before that was just me fucking around, and it worked because it set a foundation. Dude, like danger.
SBS videos were fucking terrible before you made them.
Exactly, and well, no, they were terrible when I made them. They were fucking horrible. But we look at that with hindsight.
But you understood like stuff like. All the like SPS videos before that, I'd just be like, "Oh, let's measure an entire verse and then divide the syllables. Let's measure 10 seconds and divide the syllables."
And that's a big difference. Because before me, it was AEA on, and then after that was 3fect, And then after that, it was Link for Emperor. I don't know. I tried to contact that guy, but it's really hard. And then it was me. And
Aeon. Isn't it the guy that made the top 10 list?
Aeon
That's
guy
really
was
Yeah.
the first. No, the fucking what the I forgot what it's called.
fastest rappers. What do you mean? Like the
Fuck.
top 10?
No,
In the video, each transition was like cha cha
is
cha cha.
Eminem really a rap god? Is Eminem really a rap god?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Betonaic guy.
Those videos.
Yeah, those videos.
That's where I found. You know what it was? The only reason I'm here is because someone in my class in in year 8 in geography was trying to fucking rap god, and I just decided I wanted to learn it, and I went down a fucking rabbit hole. And here I am.
That was me
I
as well.
also went down the rabbit hole by Rap God.
It
like,
went
it's
through Rap God.
Rap God started everything.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know
pretty
why.
much.
I saw Betonaice's video. Oh, whatever the fuck his name is. That was just my interpretation. But I saw that video and it made me. It showed me Crucified in 2014 or something like that. Crucified blew my mind because I was a child. I had no idea what music was. I had no idea what good music was. So I just thought, dude, the faster you speak, the better. And then that was my theory
Yeah,
for the
that's
next
what I
4
thought.
years or something. And then I grew up,
Yeah.
and then I still do fast rap. I don't listen to it daily. I listen like to 2000s
You
hip hop.
respect the art now.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
listen to a lot of fast rap, but not super fast.
Yeah.
You know, like I like sort of mid-level fast.
But there is an appeal for super fast rap that DOWN6 is trying to capitalize on. It's definitely a huge appeal because people
Yeah.
would be like, dude, how do you move your tongue that fast?
Especially if you're
Can't
clear.
Your mouth that fast.
And nobody's abusing quad time. It's so easy and nobody abuses it. So I've been abusing quad time like hell. The twist and insane flow. Oh my god. It's so easy, but no one does it.
But continuing about UL though, it is, right now, it's been like, yeah, it's been 7 years, and we've just been constantly helping SPS grow, and not outside of SPS, it's just like we've affected so many rappers. I remember Sabotage, before I made my 110 list, he had, I think, 100 subscribers, and he's at like 20,000 now. He is fucking doing well in the Philippines.
Oh shit!
I'm so
Really?
I'm so
I didn't
proud
know
of him.
that.
But that's what I do for. I don't make money off my videos. I've never made $1 off of SPS, but I'm glad that other people
Wow.
are, and that's why I'm fucking I'm happy about it. Dude, like people could probably ask me for start a Patreon and things like that, but I don't think that's necessary, because I do one video every 2 months or something. It's not really great.
I mean, I don't think it would be a bad thing to do. Like, you're not making anybody pay for it, are you?
I guess I don't think I don't know. It's going to be mostly children and teenagers anyways that are going to be paying it from their mother's credit card. It's not something I'm happy about.
credit card so I could donate
If there's a
$20
consistent
and none of
podcast,
it?
then that's something to put on there. Put on podcast
Hey.
early access, exclusive
shit.
podcast.
True. I don't
You
know why
gotta
people
edit
pay
the
for that though.
webcams like cropped out like individually.
Yeah.
Mm.
And now modern day SPS, it's led by DOWN6. You are the guy. You are the SPS person. You're the figure of SPS. I don't know how that's
I
happened.
can't believe it.
But everybody looks up
When
to
I
you.
first joined, I didn't think any of that would happen. I was just in Frost, and Sketty and Tempest made fun of my aunt.
Yeah, I'm not me writing or anything, because for 4 years this guy was getting this guy was getting fucking beaten up by everybody in the server. Like, holy shit, your
Everyone.
music sucks. You need to step it up.
I never gave up on the fast rap portion though. I was just like, I want to do it good though. I just want to do it good. That's all I want to
Yeah.
do. And then I finally like figured it out, kind of.
I'm so glad, bro, because people needed the treatment you get. Because I'm seeing people in modern day SPS, they need somebody to tell them you suck, and shit
Right.
like that. It'll get you.
And
good.
what's funny is
Yeah.
all these people that go through this, I know, since I went through this for so long, and I was honestly one of the first, maybe, I think. Everybody, I just know exactly what goes through all these SPS kids' mind, because I did everything
Yeah.
they're doing. Everything.
Everything.
No matter what they upload, I've done that. Like, I've done all the possibilities over 4 years, okay? 7 years of rapping, alright? No, wait, when did I start? Like 2018?
2018? Yeah.
So like 2,
For the months of
4,
work.
5, 6, 6, yeah. But it's just like, it pisses me off because some, like, you know how some people will leave the server because they're pissed off from the critiques or whatever?
So
I
dumb.
call that the Infrost technique because that's
The
what I
bridge.
did. And they would leave. And I remember I left the server for like 5 months in 2020. It was the final time I think I left the server out of like anger or whatever. And I fucking, I came back and I finally like learned how to, like, I don't know, I was really like into YouTube rap, so I gained a perspective on like what rapping was, but not really. It was just like my first perception on how to rap outside of going to you know.
Bro, what the fuck?
So I
What
fucking-
are your guys' like? Because I think at least the music I listen to, which is like basically the same kind Like, don't people say this is like cringe white people music a lot? You know what I mean? What's your guys' opinion on that?
I'm a stereotype. You know how I know I'm a
God, what's
stereotype?
happening?
I found a rapper in my fucking state who goes by, I think, like Holt or something. He's a white dude that raps fast. He got on the same Alabama Massacre tracks that I did. He does flips like I do. He skateboards. It's the same fucking person.
The doppelganger. That's crazy.
Literally.
I've never met anyone in real life who even listens to Tech9. I'm so
Yeah,
fucking
we're
isolated
we're
any
British.
of these-
It's not our type of stuff. We listen to grime. We listen to
I know, there's
we listen to
fucking
Stormzy.
nobody here.
There's nobody.
Ooh,
Okay.
People know worldwide choppers around here. Sometimes I'll be like, I
Fucking
rap.
PhD.
Do you know Tech9? Yeah, follow me. Gotta run a planner to run again of ecology. And they're like,
Yeah.
However, the people in the UK that do know Tech9 and all those people usually autistic. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
The few people.
Yeah. It's
I mean, that's a
true.
common theme.
Yeah, that's the other thing I sort of think. Like, most of the, like, artists and just general things I like, I just reckon I would just hate most of the fans.
Yeah, I mean, especially
To be
now.
honest.
It's kind of definite that SPS people nowadays are just very interested because of hyperfixation that's likely caused by autism. I have autism, obviously. I'm not like downplaying it, but it's just how it is. Everybody I see in SPS like nowadays is either they either solve Rubik's cubes, they play Geometry Dash, or they like anime or some shit like that. It's just how it is, and that's one of them.
I think I'm like, it's my theory that I'm slightly on the spectrum. I've never been tested or anything, but I think I'm maybe not enough to get diagnosed, but there's definitely tendencies there. So
I just got ADD and bipolar. That's all I've been diagnosed with. No autism.
Yeah.
My brother has autism, schizophrenia, and a few things, which makes me surprised. My dad's, I'm pretty sure he's autistic, and my brother's autistic. I somehow didn't get it.
Yeah, I guess.
Harry
it helped.
swears up and down that I'm autistic. You know, on the SPS kids thing, I'm really curious on where they're going to be like 3 years from now, because that means they're all going to be like 16
I'm very
at least.
curious because I saw another wave of SPS people. Do you remember the LT9 people? The like Lil Crazy, LT9, Chopra.
Yeah, those were the first after us.
Yeah, they were after us, and then, but like a few years down the line, they aren't like significantly better. You know, when Idol was an SPS kid, he turned into Idol and made albums and self-produced beats and mixtapes and EPs and shit
Right.
like that. But it's kind of like everyone else. They didn't have the passion. They didn't have the dedication, and it's a shame because I was like hoping for an uprising from all of those SPS people, and now the uprising kind of has to happen from the TRF types or the who even else is there? There's people who like we have to hope will improve and shit like that.
Man, Gaming a Rap is helping like bring that community together too, and he doesn't really realize it. It's just because he's finding all these people his age to be friends with, and they're all going to his servers. A little rapid fire too. Like,
Yep.
There's still
It's a new
plenty
phase.
of people from our era who didn't get better though. Right.
Name
man.
drop him. Call him out.
Echo.
Echo.
I mean, I guess so. You're not wrong. I've listened to his.
That's
I've listened to a
off
few
the
of his
top of
games,
my
so-
head. Hold on, let me. I don't know.
Hellfire, I don't
Fucking
know.
Red Ghost Rotom pops into my head.
Mate, I don't know what happened to that guy. I wish I. Like, if you're watching this, fucking comment because I need to know what happened to you.
Probably potentially unpopular opinion, but I don't think ETR sounds good.
Okay. You know, we have plans with ETR. Like, dude, this guy is actually pretty sick. He is pretty sick.
We both put our hands on our chin. We were like, we both
I
had plans with each other.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, back in the
for a
day, he was
while,
like,
but-
he thought he was so sick, but he was just incomprehensible in his own language. Like, we don't speak Turkish, but we knew how incomprehensible he was.
Obviously, I couldn't judge his lyrics, but like based off like the general sound of the flow and rhymes, it wasn't. You know.
Yeah, but
You
even
could just tell the slurs.
even people like
Slurs.
even people that were in the UC series who we thought were insane. Like, let's think about it, like Interchopper. Does anybody still think that Interchopper is the best
Yeah,
rapper?
Interchopper can't fucking pronounce anything at all. You can't. understand a
Interchopper
single
has
word.
this problem that KVR has. They have an accent so thick that you can't even tell they're rapping in English.
That's tough.
How does that happen though?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
they're
know.
in another continent, but yeah.
Like, it's clear. Like, 100% they're saying the words,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
like-
still can't hear them. Like, I'm
No,
so,
but it's like,
like...
the vowel sounds are just not the correct vowel sounds between the consonants when I listen to
That's-
Interchopper.
yeah.
You know, when I actually know the words and I hear it, it's like you just didn't say that word.
Yeah.
You did pronounce the syllable, but you know.
Purging and packing a bullet.
Hmm.
That was the transcription, I think. I don't think he ever gave lyrics.
I
Or he
don't
did.
think, at least
did
from
give
my
lyrics.
I didn't. At least from my perspective back then, anyway. Like the target audience for Underground Choppers doesn't actually fucking care about being able to hear the lyrics
Yeah.
because I didn't.
I didn't either. I
one
mean,
cares.
when Underground Choppers 5 came out, I skipped all of it because Crucified wasn't on it. That's just the level we were at.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, back then I couldn't even like. I was listening to Underground Choppers and I couldn't even like understand a fucking Tech9 verse. Now I can. So I don't know how the fuck. Yeah, so I was literally entirely listening to it for the fucking rhythm.
Yeah.
And
Our brains are so
sounds and shit.
mechanically wired to understand like fast rappers now, especially
Yeah.
because we've been at it for so long that we introduce this music to people in our like real life circles, which I do sometimes. They're like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Or like, "What the fuck is he saying?"
Exactly.
Like my girlfriend likes this one song from me, Vapor and Drift, and I think it's because I only go like fast in the chorus and I do like a Bone Thugs flow. I'm like, take a puff and a vapor. I'm a caser when I sit while I roll some
That's why you talk
papers.
about that song all the time. That's what you mean.
Because my girlfriend likes it, so therefore I think it's awesome.
I see. But nowadays,
Yeah.
are you still doing that flow, or are you just full on with the back of the back of the hack to back to back to back to shack to back?
Oh no, I'm definitely making normal music. I've been making autotune shit too. Like I've been making a lot of shit. The only reason I keep putting out chopper music is because now I've been growing on chopper music, so I feel like I can't stunt that growth.
It's also
know what I
kind
mean?
of definite that you have an audience for it, and you're guaranteed to get people like you're gonna catch eyes.
Like
and
I
shit
have an
that.
autotune collab with somebody that's done right now. It's ready to release. I don't want to put it out right now because I just know nobody's gonna care. I did fast rap in it, and I fast rapped an autotune, but that wasn't the point of the song. Like it's just an autotune song.
Yeah, it kind of sucks when because
You could do a lot of different types of fast rap though, like different sounds. Because like, I swear, back in the day, it all just sounded like exactly the fucking same. But
Yeah.
you could actually, have melody and do
Yeah.
interesting things. if you
very
want.
interesting things. Dumanoid man, I think I talk about Dumanoid a lot, but he's doing interesting shit for sure. Like nobody
So
can actually
cool,
touch him.
underrated, dude. I slept on Dumanoid for so long.
He does
until
sound
recently.
good. I haven't heard much of him, but
Yeah,
what I
because
have heard
realistically,
sounds
we don't have any
good.
reason. Like none of us have a reason to really listen to language and
He's from the country where they invented this thing.
exactly. But like it's foreign languages. We don't really have a reason to listen to it. But I still respect it because he's insane when you listen to it. Although I don't know what the words mean.
Oh, that tea tastes like cinnamon.
Good on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I guess I don't really listen to as much foreign rap anymore, because back then I didn't care about understanding the lyrics.
I really unironically like Snow the Product. I wish I knew what she was saying in her Spanish music. I really like I'm gonna butcher the name, so kill me now. But I like the song Perico. I think that's what it's called.
Perico.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
like
not a
fully
name for cocaine.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Probably.
Something
I
I don't
theoretically
know.
speak
Perico,
Spanish.
smoking
I have a Spanish A level, so I can understand some stuff when she speaks Spanish. But
I rapped
yeah,
in Spanish
don't
and
really listen to
Portuguese.
it, but
I guess you did. Yeah. It kind
some
of.
of the product is
I
solid.
butchered it, but
Did
I
you
did
get
it.
ghostwritten though? You don't really. I don't think that counts as rapping. You know.
Spanish one I actually did write, which was really hard. But for the Portuguese, I had a group of 5 Brazilians help me ghostwrite it. 5. Like we're in a call and they were all helping me.
Jesus
Retro
Christ.
Troll, Duque. It was pretty much all the people on that song.
That's fucking
Based.
crazy.
It was funny because they were like, all right, so your opening line is Oshishikitaki, which is the only thing I remember off my head. And I'm like, how does what it looks like to my English brain, oh tic tac, say Oshishikitaki?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's not all. It's not all reasonable. It's not all phonetic. It's kind of tough.
Bro, it reminds me of when back in the day when I tried to phonetically learn the Caesar verse off Worldwide Choppers. And I'm pretty sure I don't even, like I learned it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't even actually sound like
Yeah,
that.
there's no way. If you like came into that with an English-speaking mind, there's no way.
Yeah,
You know
I
how I
literally,
did it?
remember I wrote out like the syllables
Yeah.
in just fucking English that I thought I could hear.
Yeah, that's what I
And
did
then-
for the Portuguese.
Hold on.
Worldwide
Oh, this guy's
Choppers is
dying.
still sick though. I've not got bored of that.
Worldwide Choppers, you said?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I recently found Twista's remix of Midwest Choppers, which I didn't know even existed.
I didn't
Twista has a remix of Midwest Choppers. For some reason, Twista remixed some Tech9 songs like a decade ago. I don't know why.
Alright.
I guess he was getting a little jelly.
Tech9 bodies Twister. Just
He
saying.
bodies... Okay, Tech9 bodies Twista in technical aspects. Twista bodies Tech9 in flow aspects. Because he's so smooth.
Really? I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
I don't think
Tech9
like
has more varying flows, but Twista has the most smoothest flow. You know what I mean?
I feel like we need larger sample size.
Hey, that's just what I think,
I
man.
haven't heard much Twister. I've only ever listened to a few of his songs, but I don't know.
I like his
just never
song
got
where it's
really
just
into
like
him.
Glock, Glock, Glock. That's the chorus. It's just Glock, Glock.
Bro,
Glock.
you know what it is? I used to never care about fucking like melody or choruses back in the day. I really hate rap songs
Yeah.
without a good hook now. I hate
Love
it.
me.
That's what pisses me off about Twisted Insane songs sometimes. It's like
What, he doesn't have enough hooks?
he just struggles sometimes without C-Ray, but sometimes he does very well, but sometimes he doesn't. I don't know.
He's good at what he does. He just does the same thing too much.
Yeah, he's not.
Every
I wouldn't
Twisted
say he's
Insane
very.
verse starts the same. Here's a 120 BPM beat. Brains it.
Yeah.
Anybody want to pull up on it? Brains it. Brains it. Fucking number.
Yeah,
Brains it.
it's
Brains
just.
it.
I mean, maybe
It's
his
one
own
time.
music. I thought he doesn't do that anymore. I thought he's like fully slowed down and just raps about
Did
his
you
life
not
now.
listen to the new album? The
No, I don't listen to music in general. No, fast rap.
Dude,
I
I was
listened-
like, I'll listen to the Reaper finally. I listened to the Reaper, and then the first song is literally what I just flowed out to you guys. Like,
What's your favorite track off the Reaper? I actually like the album.
I think they all sound the same, so all of them.
That's what I thought when I first listened to it, but the more and more I listen to it, some of them definitely do sound the same, but
Some
the more you
individually
listen to
stand
it,
out, I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of tracks.
fucking Internal Wounds. That is my favorite one. I think
That's
that
a
one's
good
hard.
one. I forgot.
It's actually got a good hook as well.
Tales of Michael Johnson is a really, really, really good album. I actually have no complaints about that.
Possibly my favorite Twisted Insane album.
It was very personal to him, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I like it.
He raps about his life now. I appreciate that.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad.
I didn't used to rate Twisted Insane very much until recently. I listened to more of his music. His like slower, introspective shit is fucking.
He did
easily
get
his
locked
best
up
stuff.
again. I feel like that has something to
what?
do with it. I bet he
Oh.
had some contemplation in
Did
prison.
he? When?
That means Big Looney might come back like better than before. That means my Nihilist might come back better than ever before. Who fucking
He's out
knows,
of
bro?
prison now, but he got locked up for some mysterious reason for like a little bit, like less than a year, and then he came back.
When? How long ago?
This was 2023, right, Nana? Or was it 2022?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Twisted.
Oh,
Wait, you
I
talking
just
about
know
Twisted,
he
right?
was
I'm gonna
Twisted Insane, yeah.
guess by Spotify releases. Hold on.
Because like he made Love After Lockup, which was what he made after he got out.
Mm.
With his
Oh,
his
right,
fucking
that's why
wife
it's
who
called
copies
that.
his flow.
What do you guys
Okay,
think
yeah,
about
'cause
Twisted Insane's Twisted Insane's son?
Because he didn't drop anything in 2022, so that'll be why.
What do I think about what?
Twisted Insane's son rapping. What do you think about Lil Twisted? Is that what he calls him? Lil Twisted?
Yeah, Lil Twisted, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Chris Craig called me Lil Twisted in 2019 because I made Dark Minded.
Fuck
That's
is the
funny.
OBS doing?
I don't know, bro.
But I think Lil Twisted has. Did you see the snippet Lil Twisted has where he
Nope.
does a quad time?
Oh shit! What? Okay, now I have to.
There's a
I have to
snippet.
link.
It's
No,
it's
look-
literally just a phone of Twisted Insane recording with his son. He's like, "Rap what you just rapped to me," and he's like, "Oh, I'm nervous now, Dad." And then he hits a fucking crazy type of flow, and I'm like, "What the
You
fuck?"
need to link me that after this. But holy shit!
Oh, after this?
I think
Oh
I might
man, I
have
gotta
seen
link
that,
you like
actually.
4 things. Let me write.
But
this
I'm
shit.
like recording my screen. You know, I just have the 3 boys right here. That's all.
I gotta link you the DNA lyrics. I gotta link you the fucking.
DNA. What are you talking? Oh, that one. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta make a notepad list here. If my phone will load.
Okay, OBS is fine. I think it was fucking
Solid, man. I'm pretty sure my recording will be fine, but you never know, man.
It's like the cameras were just like, oh no, they're doing it again. Like the cameras in Discord are going grey in like the recording window. I don't know.
I don't know. That's fine.
Hopefully, it
I already
wasn't. It's
forgot
not
all
doing
the
that
things
whole
you've
time.
asked me to send
It
you.
was something about Lil Twist. Yeah, quad time
Yeah.
Twisted. Oh shit!
Quad time.
It's all good.
Little
But
Twisted.
what was I thinking?
Hope Twisted Insane's all right, man.
I think he's doing okay. I know
Yeah,
financially. he's
him
not-
and ISO are made up again.
Oh yeah, what's Twisted Insane and wait no, King ISO and Tech 9 album, right?
Yeah, it was. So
You're
yeah,
the one who
there's gonna
told me
be a
that.
Twisted- Yeah. So there's going to be a Tech 9 King ISO collab album called TIRAC. The Intricate Rappers Are Coming.
Pretty sick. Is that amazing?
That possibly most goated album of all time, except it probably won't be as good as ISO solo albums, Imo. But I am very excited for that. And then also, so Twisted Insane and ISO had a collab album called Bracker Barrel fully made before the beef, which will get released at some point.
Because they squashed it unexpectedly.
Yeah.
And also there's a Twisted Insane Swish Asleep album that's supposed to happen at some point.
Oh, it's just some good music, man.
Yeah.
I hope I never see Punchline 3 ever again.
Who?
Bro, that's like, I really don't like his verse on Twisted Insane's album, and that's all
I respect somebody who has the balls enough to rap, period. But the respect only goes so far when you're just blatantly trying to replace King Izo with somebody who sounds the same. Like, that's what I think at least happened. I'm just theorizing. Like I think Punchline 3 sounds exactly like King Izo.
That's offensive to King Izo, bro.
No, not in the voice. I mean in the flow. Obviously not in the voice. Punchline 3 goes way more in the nasal range. But 3 is just like, he's not very clear. He's very messy with the flows. He has bars, though.
It sounds like he's stuffing too much stuff in there that doesn't fit. Iso doesn't sound like that. Iso can put loads of words in something and it just sounds fine.
And that reminds me of the SPS kids trying to transcribe his verse. I transcribed his verse and then I never put it on Genius. And then one day I go look on Genius and I see some SPS kid who tried to transcribe it. And they don't know what AOL is. He made a line about tapping your line like it's AOL. And the person just put a fucking question mark. I was like, oh my god. That's tough. Dude. That's sad.
Yeah, I do find it weird when I see like question marks in lyrics and it's like, well, how could you not tell what that said?
It's pretty, like it happens a lot, to be fair. When there's like, I transcribe a lot of DNA, for example, and I don't understand most of his references. Like, he makes so many horror movie references, I don't understand most of them, so I have to use a lot of question
you can understand the words.
Kind of sometimes. I don't know.
Maybe talking about Twisted Insane.
I'm talking about DNA right now, because he references a lot of horror movies and shit. Horror obscure shit.
I don't know about DNA.
But, that's enough of DNA. That's like the 50th reference to DNA in like this fucking video.
DNA, if you're seeing this, I want to have amazing dinner with you.
I thought you were... Okay, well, we'll leave it at that.
DNA, if you're seeing this, you had the worst verse on James Daly's track with you, Iso and James Daly.
It really did.
I can't
No fucking way are you going to say that James Daly did better than DNA on that song.
I don't remember the song. I don't remember the song.
Okay. That's not fucking way. He's like the Australian. He was lyric back then. He was just lyric with a 1.
Yeah,
you know how bad that was.
Lyrics upon lyrics.
That verse sucked. That lyric verse sucked, but at least he was like trying to be casual, like he has a verse, not, hey, I have a King Izo collab. DNA hopped on that shit, was like, oh my god, I'm like, no.
He did the same thing with No Tomorrow, if anyone remembers that. He was
like, you know what I hate?
Yeah.
I'm a Twisted Insane. Ripping so insane.
Bro, because I'm a King Iso fanboy and I dig around everywhere for King Iso feature songs where I can find them. I hate when artists will like have the audacity to be like absolutely horse shit where they can't even flow on beat and then buy a fucking King Iso verse and then like put themselves last as if they're the grand finale of the song. I hate it, bro.
I mean, that happens a lot.
The grand finale, guys.
Dude, King Iso used to be cheap for features and shit like that, so he had people with like 500 subs getting features from him and shit like that. But here he is now in like a collab with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and shit like that.
For a lot of videos for those features, there's a lot of King Izo music videos people just don't know about that he featured on. Like, you can find a lot. King Izo did the down 6 speed run.
Down 6.
I'm gonna pick King Izo on the roster of IC3, and then I'll get him.
I mean, how thousands upon thousands. Do you remember when UC7 tried to get ISO when they failed? I'm not sure how they failed. We need to talk to somebody about that because they tried to fundraise King ISO, right? And they were like
I have the text conversation
cool,
for Twisted.
That would have been really cool.
Because it was going to be Twisted Insane and King, right? Or one of them or whatever.
Maybe,
I have the text conversation between Sprite and somebody else.
Yeah, don't leak. Maybe
y'all were talking about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it, but whoever gave it to me, it's just like a text conversation of Twisted Insane being like, "Underground Chopper? No, I'm a worldwide chopper."
That's the one. He was like, that's crazy because JL of V-Hood was a worldwide chopper and he was on Underground Choppers 3, which is kind of it's still weird because Twisted was clearly fucking drunk when he wrote that. He was like, "What the fuck you on about? I'm a worldwide chopper." There's no way he was. If you gave him time, he would have reconsidered. I'm just saying.
Oh man,
yeah,
I mean
like,
the text.
He is underground, just not as underground.
Yeah, I don't know what being a worldwide chopper would even imply. Like you're from a country and you're a chopper or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, Worldwide Choppers was just like people from America plus Denmark and Turkey.
Yeah, apparently so. I'm never gonna have that make sense because they all had like a cumulative like 20 seconds rapping.
Yeah. And Worldwide Choppers 2 was just 3 people from Midwest America.
Maybe
Yeah.
JL did the verse because he got such a short spot on WC.
Oh, by the way, Worldwide Choppers 3 is supposed to come out.
No, it's
Some-
not.
Is there any
Don't
news about
say
that?
that.
No. Genuinely, I can't remember where I saw it, but it was ages ago. It was maybe like a year or something like that ago. It's a King ISO Facebook post, I think, and he asked people to suggest, who they'd want to see on Worldwide Choppers 3.
It could just be a theoretical.
And there's
yeah.
a Tech Nine Collabos album is coming out this year, so
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
but
saying.
I was
Well,
just
like
about to
Choppers-
mention, like, as soon as I make all this Infinite Chopper shit, that's when Tech 9 roll call wants to happen. I'm like, fuck.
That's better for you because it's increasing the chopper genre. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
your
but they're
thing.
all gonna look at the Tech 9 one, and they're not gonna look at mine.
What do you guys think of Roll Call?
I think it's pretty good. I like that one song they put out with Lex Bratcher and X-Rated and King Izo and JL and Joey
that's
Cool,
the
which
song.
I hate. I don't like Joey Cool.
He
I
knows.
know
I don't
people
know much
don't. I
about him.
like Joey Cool. I like
He
Joey
raps like a
Cool.
motherfucking nerd, and I'm rapping like a nerd. I'm white. I'm rapping.
I sent Joey Cool a drunk, positive paragraph on Instagram a few weeks ago, and he responded to it.
Wait, what did you fucking say? What did you fucking say? You need to tell us this
What'd
shit.
you send to who?
Hold on, I'll find it. Hold on.
Who'd you send to who?
Joey Cool is talking
So
about, right?
I was drunk in the living room with my friends, and so I don't know if you guys know who fucking Matt Phoenix is. It's on the comment section of one of his posts. He's one of ISO's artists for his little label, and Joey Cool commented on that, and I replied, "I'm a bit drunk right now, and I don't know if you're gonna read this, but you're an amazing artist, and you should keep going as long as the artistry flows, man. You're genuinely great. I know you seem to get more hate than other people, but you make bangers, man. You're super consistent, and you always deliver with each album. You're fire, my bro." And he said, "Man, thanks so much for this. Hate from small, simple-minded motherfuckers ain't never stopped me from being me, and it ain't gonna start now."
That's big, bro. I thought when you said you got drunk, I thought you were gonna just shit talk him because that's.
Nah.
Expected something totally different, dude. I was.
I would if
Oh,
if
man.
I didn't like him. I would have.
Yeah, if that was Maze or somebody, then yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't even think. Thing is though, Maze has 1 or 2 good verses, so it's like, why is all of his music terrible? Do you know what I mean?
I forgot about Maze. Yeah.
Maze 301.
His verse on "I Think," actually that's an actual verse, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Some people just get
It's
into
quit music,
and I
anyway,
know
so-
this mindset too. I don't know why we artists are like this, but sometimes you just get on a feature song and you have the foundation already there. You didn't make it. Therefore, you know how to expand farther than you ever could. Rather than if you made that foundation and then you don't know what to do next because you already made the verse and that's it. Then you can make the verse and expand upon the idea of someone else's idea, and then you've made the best verse you've ever done. That's at the time when I featured on Idol's album Abduct. I was the bottom of the barrel, last chance. He was trying to get fucking Lychee and even Devago again, and nobody was turning in, so he got me. And that at the time, that was the best verse I made because I wasn't putting out too much great shit in 2021. I mean, I put out that tape. I think that was before the tape actually. But yeah, for some reason you just hop on tracks as a feature and you rap the best you ever have. I don't know why.
It might have something to do with...
I kind of think that about JL as well. I think JL's feature verses are really, really good. Probably better than his music overall.
Same with Jaron Benton.
I haven't really listened to much of him.
I can't
All
say
I'm
too
thinking
much
about
why
is-
I know that,
yeah.
but Jaron Benson's features are fucking... They're always better. But I hear a Jaron Benson song and I'm like,
Shit.
what is this?
Yeah.
Bro's got
Yeah.
a tripod.
I'm trying to balance it on my headset case. No, dude. Anyways, DOWN6. Are we done?
You got to try hard on features, bro. Especially if you're featuring on a much smaller artist song, 'cause you don't want to get outdone, right?
I don't know,
Right.
bro. Because DOWN6, you've had a fair share of features, and you've had a fair share of fucking terrible features. I mean, I can't lie. I've listened to some of your things on
Ruffy and rugged. That
No,
feature, I didn't
I'm
like
not
that
talking.
one.
Okay, I'm not talking about like features on his songs. I'm talking about when he features in other songs. But dude, what can you say?
Oh. What was the question?
I was gonna ask you like you know, what are your worst and best features you've been on other people's songs?
Hold on, I gotta remind myself and go through my features list on YouTube.
You
I
actually
mean,
have one?
Slug the Sicko is somebody who I regret giving as many features as I did. Because he's like, and he'll probably like get all butthurt and mad that I'm saying this, but let me start by saying, I respect that he makes music. Cool, man. But he gets me on this shit and just like, he got me on the last song he got me on a song called Pavement. And it was the first song I recorded on this mic. And I was doing fry screams on it. He's like, I only want you on it. I'm like, okay, I get on it. The song comes out, there's some fucking guy named like Xeno Massacre that comes after me, and they're like a high-pitched retard. I don't know who the fuck it is, but they sound so annoying, it sounds like a toddler crying.
Nice.
Alright, well, we have our answer. That sounds like the worst shit I've ever... I don't think I've ever listened to that.
J Battle, it was J Battle, bro.
J Battle! Oh, J Battle!
We're deep enough into the podcast where I'm going to start insulting people.
J Battle hit me up in the comments, said, "You ready for United Shoppers 4?" He commented on my song Automatics.
Your verse was like the only good verse on the third one, I think.
It's because I went 20. Okay, let's just get that out the way. That verse sucked.
I can't really remember. Was that?
Wait, you thinking about? We're talking about United Shoppers 4, right?
Yeah, United.
Yeah.
United. Yeah.
Here, I'm about to scroll through this. I'm just texting back my friend.
Yeah, but United Shoppers 4. I mean, United Shoppers as a series. You know, we talk about the classic, which is the first one. It has the Eclipse verse, but we don't talk about that. United Shoppers 2 has the interchopper misery thing. Nobody forgets.
What is up with that Eclipse verse?
I'm glad you remember that. That's so funny. I recommend anybody listen to that. Check out United. Why am my camera frozen? All right, you listen to United Shoppers 1 and listen to Eclipse's verse and tell me what the fuck is going on, just at all.
All right. So
It's
I
like
got my
he's
features
muffled
list
himself
up.
so much that every syllable is the same syllable.
So one of the worst I've worked with is probably Locomane.
Rip Locomane, bro. Sorry, man.
Fucking, he's not even dead, bruh. Like
he practically is, dude. I don't hear from the guy anymore.
He went down his like just a bad SPS kid rapper that got stuck in a sad music phase for a while, and then he got stuck in a producer phase, and he actually made some decent stuff as a producer.
Yeah, I
like I even took some beats from him, but then he just stopped. Like I don't know why. Also, Light of Destiny. Light of Destiny tries really, really hard to like be good, but I think he just needs to stop listening to YouTube rap. I think that's his problem. He tries really hard though. Like I always see his posts every day. Like I respect the grind. And then there's like, I know you said Ruffy and Rugged earlier, but honestly, like I respect Ruffy and I like Ruffy.
Exactly.
But I didn't like when he went.
The thing is, that's
I
the
didn't
thing.
like
People,
that.
not a lot of people like that about him. Not many people like the But if any of us spoke German, we would think he was the dopest person alive. Because listen to his fucking albums in German, like the Def Ill stuff. He will he sounds like he's crazy. I wish I knew German to confirm,
right.
But you know. He goes fucking hard. He self-produces everything. He's a DJ. He does some scratches. He's fucking sick. But you know the rough and rugged stuff with the it has an audience, but you know I understand most people aren't it.
Okay, I found the official worst I've done a feature for. This is the official worst. Skeleton.
Okay, what was your verse? Wait, was your verse bad or was his verse bad?
His verse is bad.
Oh, is it end up missing?
No, that's my song, which is going to get remastered with Levine. But Slinging Bullets by Skeleton. Bitch, we slinging bullets, are you ready to die? Blah, blah, da, da, da. And then I came in with like a super hard feature. I'll play like 2 seconds of it. Hold on.
Sure. You gonna play through the mic?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, wait, give us a preview of what his verse sounded like.
Right, so let me just skip to the middle of his. And anytime I rap with him, it's so annoying. He doesn't know how to rap on beat. I have to rap it for him and then have him learn how to cover my verse just so he can rap on beat. That shit is so annoying.
I've never not known how to rap on beat ever.
I should have
I don't know.
written your
understand
verse
how
for
people
you.
even do
You
that.
wrote it. You know?
Do people just have worse sense of rhythm than other people? I guess it was.
I guess.
I guess so.
Right?
I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I've always had perfect rhythm. I've been off.
Yeah.
I was off beat for like 3 fucking years. But like, man,
No,
Like, come on.
I mean, there's points in my verses that were offbeat. That was genuinely because I was too lazy to re-record them. I've always actually known how to be on beat.
right?
Yeah.
Like even some of my old infra stuff, I know damn well I was off beat. I'm just lazy. I wanted to put some shit out. Like,
Yeah,
you know how it is.
yeah.
You know how it be.
But Skeleton,
ass
I
is
think
sweating.
he's still around and he's mainly producing. I don't think he's rapping really. It's kind of the same thing with Naman DOWN6, you still there?
No, I'm here. My ass
Okay,
is
yeah,
sweating.
yeah. But what do you also think about Naman retiring the project? What are your thoughts on that?
Retiring the project.
Yeah, he's not doing Naman anymore. He's not rapping. He deleted all the music.
I've talked a lot of text shit about how much he changes his name, but the thing is, like, I've kind of come to peace with it because he's done it so long. Like, he as a person is also like super intelligent. Like, he's like the game and rap case. Like, he's so fucking intelligent.
Yeah, he's
just
fucking
like
crazy for a
I
14.
know who
Like,
this is.
needs, like,
Benji's Saturn the Beast. You'll know what I fucking mean.
yeah, Saturn the Beast. That guy.
It's crazy.
Like-
He went from 9 years old, 87 SPS to that. It's crazy.
I just think 919 Slum was like, out of all the names he picked, that was like the best name he could have kept forever. Like if that was
Yeah.
his artist name forever, like that was great. That worked with all of our names too. That works with DOWN6, that works with Idol, that works with Levine, like trying to make the song with 2 names
Yep.
in the title. That works great. 919 Slum plus 919 Slum has meaning to it.
Mhm.
And he
But-
changed it. And
Yeah,
he's still making good music, but he keeps changing it. And I'm like, stop.
And the thing is, he could have made it huge. He could have made it big because he had 10k monthly listeners. That's quite a lot. That is like
What?
I don't even.
That's a-
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a
You guys
lot.
don't believe
Yeah,
me? He
that's
had
a lot.
10k. He blew the fuck up,
I
but he
believe
deleted
you. I just
everything.
didn't know.
Yeah, he
10k
was-
is fucking mental, actually.
yeah. I mean, I don't even know
That's a
how much.
lot.
Hold on.
That has to be like 100 times yours, DOWN6. I'm just saying. He
The
blew the
highest
fuck
I've
up.
hit is 600.
But
Fucking Tabo the Truth has 10k monthly listeners.
but like he's deleted all. It's not because like he's annoying. It's just because he was depressed and he hated the music, which I assume everyone knows. Everyone saw it on Instagram. He said, "I'm not continuing this project anymore because it makes me depressed to continue it." So what can you really do? He could have blown up, but he decided not to. And well, he was prevented from doing it because of his depression.
Oh yeah, his
What can you do?
friends. The person I'm about to drop a collab with has 129,000 monthly listeners.
Who is it?
Jubilux.
How many? You said?
The popular she has 129,000.8 monthly 129,000.8 monthly listeners.
That's
I paid
good
like
views,
I
right?
paid for her to hop on. I'm just waiting for it to come out because there was some like I asked her to redo it and then she assumed I was like disrespecting her because I worded it weird or something. And then that was a whole thing. And then she was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I'll redo it. And then she never did. And then I was like, I'm just going to keep the original. I hope to make another collab with her one day and not interact with her like that. I felt pretty dumb. I was like, God damn it.
Did
I
you
just, like,
apologize?
ruined-
Did you make
I
everything
did.
right?
I was like, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I think if I didn't apologize and she's listening, I'm sorry. I thought I did. I
I'll
thought
be
I
surprised,
apologized.
bro. I'll be surprised.
But yeah, that's not even related to SPS. I just wanted to mention because you said monthly listeners, and I was like, I know somebody with that many.
I mean, he was on Infinite Choppers, and that's where everyone knows him from. But genuinely, I recommend anybody just listen, search up Naman Slum, check out the archives that are on YouTube, and he was crazy. He self-produced everything.
So great.
He self-mixed everything. He did everything.
So great.
But yeah.
Even
he's
dropped in
gone.
1920. Crazy.
1920. Yeah, 1970 as well. Like he's been around for it. What can you say?
It's been around for 100 years, man.
All right, DOWN6.
mental, bro.
We talked about a lot of shit today, but I think like for the sake of for the future, can you explain Infinite Choppers 2 and where it's at? Like the people, because you posted the roster. Could we just go over the roster real quick and you explain, how you got them on the
Where's
song?
it? Where'd you post it?
Okay, so just
I'll read
say
them
a
out.
name, I'll give a story.
All right, we'll start off. We'll go A to Z. So Al Zabran, what was the story behind him?
Okay, so the whole thing is me and Cal understood, we came to agreement, like, we're going to both pay for one big feature every time we do this, right? So I paid for Hurricane. He paid for Al Zabran. He chose Al Zabran. I can't remember how he went to go get it. I'm not the mind of Cal Paseo, but he found Alzabron and was like, I'm gonna pay 200 for this. And I was like, he showed me the music. I was like, cool.
Yep,
That's it.
he's a very good one. And I mean, I'm involved in making the song. I know that Troll was the one who suggested him, and then Cal picked Alzabron. And it's crazy because Cal picked he paid $200, and in the currency of Indonesia, it's 1 million rupees or some shit like that.
Jesus fuck.
Overnight success, bro. Maybe it's maybe it costs a lot to live there. I don't know where he lives, but it's quite a lot of money.
Jesus.
Anyway, I know him from everyone knows him, in this community for the 150 fastest rappers list, where he was highly placed and he's very impressive. But moving on, Asa. What's the story behind Asa?
So, I've been aware of Asa for a while. I hit him up. No, Tokame hit him up. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tokame. I forgot about that. So, I was mentioning how we were all aware of Asa at the time. We were aware of the flows and shit he'd been doing. And we knew he was a good candidate. I was planning on asking him, but I just didn't get around to it. And then Tokame just asked him out of the blue. And he was like, yep, I'll do it. And I was like, what? That
and he did it for free as well.
Started collabs between me and Asa that haven't come out, but they're gonna happen.
But there was also a bit of a whole delay thing with I know it took like 2 or 3 months, right?
Almost didn't make it on because he doesn't record in his home. He records in an actual studio. He pays for studio time, and he kept having to make room for studio time. Also, more personal things were happening in his life that was making him more depressed. So he was losing his motivation, and I didn't want to bother him. I wanted to let him just feel, because I understand, we're human. So, and then eventually I was like, did you write? And he was like, yeah. And I guess that ignited the memory to do it or something. I don't know, or it was a coincidence. But in a few days after that, he was like, yo, I got a studio session. It's this Saturday. And I was like, yes, thank you. And he finally did it. He usually charges 100 or something, but he just wanted to do it for the love because he loves chopper tracks. Yeah,
exactly. I love that he, basically, we've had the same names echoed throughout SPS for a while, but Ace is a new guy pretty much is a new guy in SPS, even though we know about him for a while. And
we knew about him back in 2017, but we didn't know.
Yeah, but all of a sudden he's helping elevate SPS by being on Infinite Choppers. He loves the chopping shit. He's commented about some of the people in the scene and is working with Ruffian. I think I can say that.
Collab
people
with
like
YouTube rappers.
Yo, Murrk, do you know about Asa?
No.
Asa
That's
J?
why I went for a piss.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Asa J. Have you listened to his music? He's like the British rapper who is the
I've
British
heard...
chopper.
What did I hear?
He's the Gobble Bullets.
I've heard one full song. Remix of something. Godzilla, maybe?
Yeah, he does all of them.
Yeah, Godzilla. He blew it. That was one of his...
I don't prefer that one.
Yeah.
I really like Animal Flow.
His
voice fits for it.
Oh, yeah, I saw his remix to that. What do you guys think about Ren?
I've listened to only a few songs, but isn't he just really... He's kind of like Asa, isn't he? He's just a little bit slower, but also... He's funny as fuck. I remember his music videos. He's just a funny fucking British chap.
He actually has fast speed bursts in some songs.
Exactly. I mean, I have a 12.2 for his song Blind Eyed. I'm not sure if anyone remembers that. It was just, come on, give it back to track and attacking him. Something like that.
Yeah.
He's just... I can tell Asa is inspired by him. There's no way he isn't. He did a remix after all.
Yeah, well, he's good. He's very talented guy, I think.
Alright, explain to us Bloody Ruckus.
Oh yeah, Bloody Ruckus is easy because I did a collab with him, and then he paid me to mix, and he knew about me because of Cyrus666, who's that guy, a part of the shadow rap community that I knew because of Lychee. So, and I knew Syra forever, and then randomly, I didn't know Syra even knew about any underground or anything. I thought he was just some shadow rap dude. He was like, yo, I'm working on this collab with Bloody Ruckus, you want to hop on it? I'm like, yeah, I would love to. And then he gets... That's red right there. Yeah, tied up. Yeah, that one. Bloody Ruckus fucking he paid me $40 to mix this feature he was doing. Because after the Syra collab still has never happened. I made a verse for it, nobody else has done anything. But because of Syra connecting us, we've started talking because of it, and we texted about life for a little bit. Long.
Dude, you became his best friend overnight. It's genuinely
literally we got along. I think our personality traits just happened to line up or something. He's not afraid to be goofy. I'm not afraid to be goofy. But he was like, yo, I know you mix. Can I pay you $40 to mix this feature that I'm doing for some girl? And I was like, yeah, I got you. And I did it. I sent it to him, and he was like, bro, I'm going to need you to show me how you did that. And it was like, okay, so I get on call, and I show him my screen. I'm like, he was like, how'd you make my layers line up so good? And I showed him that I'm a psychopath, and I cut every fucking syllable. And he was just like, I'm going to make you my mixer. And I was like, that's fine. Go right ahead. And I'm still working on Bloody Ruckus mixes. As a matter of fact, I was working on one this morning.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, you shouldn't have told him. You shouldn't have told him how you did it so that he kept paying you, but if he keeps
No, he pays me now. He pays me now.
Yeah, that's fine, though.
But, what was it? Yeah, I asked him, he wasn't even playing for IC2. It was full at first. I can't remember who it was.
Somebody
I can't
dropped
remember
out,
if I added him.
I think somebody
dropped
out.
Hiraka. Yeah, it was Hiraka. I already forgot.
Yeah,
Shout out
Hiraka.
But it was out of his own control. Like, it's okay. It happens, man. We'll get you on the next one. But we got Bloody Ruckus to replace him, and then we added more people.
It just kept on growing. It's 16 people, I think, over on the... It's crazy. All right.
Bloody Ruckus is just like my homie now, so
Exactly.
it was easy to get him on.
And it's crazy because we didn't think Enfrost one day would be like best friends with these underground chopper people. Bloody Ruckus, the first verse in UC, is like, how can you get more OG? Like, Enfrost is made it, bro.
Love me some Bloody Ruckus. He's so good. I love the music he keeps sending me.
Oh, you know that video that he has from ages ago where he like self-harms in the bath? That like traumatized me as a bit.
Yeah, I have no idea. What the
I think I've seen that.
I can't remember what it's called, but there's a video of him where he's like sitting in the bathroom. He's just like covered in self-harm.
Is it acting or is it fake blood?
14-year-old kid.
Is it fake blood? Is he real?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's real.
I'll be surprised. Jesus Christ. I mean, the
If
reason I'm
was
asking is because Pooji the Devil. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
We should interview him.
Oh, he's in prison as well, for fuck's sake. We need to get these... Alright.
Pooji and Nihilist X collab interview.
Holy shit. We get Big Looney as well. He's in prison as well. And Playboy the Beast might be in prison soon enough.
Oh my god.
Like, we have the prison stream. That'll be so dumb. These people wouldn't shut the fuck up. They would just... Alright, whatever.
Alright, look.
Oh, shit.
Chris won.
No, we're not talking about Chris. We're talking about Bones.
No. Oh, Bones! That one was unexpected, because you were like, it'd be cool to get Bones, right? And I last hit Bones up like 2 years ago, and he said, yeah, I'm down. And I never sent him anything. I don't know why I ghosted him. I guess I forgot.
Why?
I don't know why. I guess I just forgot. I had other shit going on.
How would
Plus,
you
I wasn't even great
Bone?
then. It was 2021, okay? I wasn't doing great. I had my rock band mic. I wasn't doing great.
On my playlist to this day, bro.
Yeah,
But
Bones is fine as fuck.
So I decided, I haven't hit up Bones in a while, and he's very hit upable, so I'm going to hit him up. So I hit up Bones, and I explained to him every person I've hit up for Infinite Choppers, I explained to them the lore first. I'm like, okay, so we got, you remember Underground Choppers, right? Okay, so blah, 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 Infinite Choppers. And they're like, oh, okay. So Bones, I messaged him, and he was like, hell yeah, I'm so down. I thought he was going to say no, considering his UC7 verse.
Yeah,
but
he's just trashing his PS and shit.
One good spoiler from his verse is, I give you all a hug.
He's the most positive motherfucker. I give you all a hug. He's crazy.
I want to give you all a hug. That's pretty much it. Like, I just messaged him and he fucking answered me, and it was great.
He did it for free. I expected he normally charged like $15. It was so cheap to get Bones.
He was gonna charge me $10 the first time I reached out to him.
Exactly. He just does rapping for fun. I don't think he actually is making albums or anything like that. Yeah. Even though his albums were crazy good. Murrk, I saw you like... I'm so
glad I don't have to put Seven Stevens on Infinite Choppers. I'm so glad I get to put Bones.
Murrk, you listen to his solo music, right?
A bit.
Yeah, I saw you put some stuff on his playlist. But
I should tell Bones about my Wolf Owl experience.
I mainly just listen to fucking... No competition, really. That's the main one.
Chopper, we gotta go and get a bit of venomous with the come and get it. Dude, I've heard the song so much because of the fucking meme and how everyone was just saying it. It didn't stop happening.
It's hard, bro.
Next
Chopper
up,
Click is good, bro.
Okay, Chopper Click,
actually still
they
good.
needed to come back, but they don't exist anymore, obviously. Chopper Click is disbanded and everything. But for the time, like, they were around, Hurricane, D-Spills, Manifest, and Bones for the short while. It's pretty sick.
Manifest definitely has some sick solo music.
That's a good group of people to make a Chopper group. I wish they did more.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you have to be the next Chopper Click. Who are you gonna get?
They're like Midwest as well. Because they could have been
I'll get
signed
Hurricane and
music,
Tech 9.
True, man. I mean, I think they had MC Damage. Nobody remembers MC Damage, but he was added after
I remember
Bones.
MC Damage.
Yeah, he's from Connecticut, so it's not quite the Midwest, but still. It's kind of weird how they just kept on going across the United States until they eventually couldn't because... actually, Bones, might as well talk about it. Bones, he was supposed to do a show in Colorado with the rest of the guys on Chopper Click, but he just bailed. He drove away and fucking stranded them or some shit because the Chopper Click, the shows weren't making money or something. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'm out of it. We're not making money. We're straight up losing money because of the shit we're doing." So he just bailed on them, and he got kicked from Chopper Click the same day, I think, or the day after.
Damn.
And yeah, that was the last time.
I got 2 Chopper Click members on Infinite Shoppers.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty sick.
Alright, what's the next name? Chris 1?
Chris 1. What do you know about Chris 1?
The only thing I know about it is kind of similar to Bones. I was going to hit up Sabotage, and then Sabotage didn't answer. So I hit up Chris 1, and then it was the history.
The only reason that we didn't get Sabotage is because Ruffian told us that he took 2 years to get Sabotage on a track. We can't wait that long for a chopper track. Fucking hell.
We're not fucking waiting for that. If Sabotage hears this and he wants to hop on, I'm giving you 2 weeks.
And he's also giving you like $200 minimum or something, because that's like...
Yeah, he probably wants money. I respect that. I'll give you money.
Yeah. Sabotage is sick as fuck. And Chris 1 is just... Dude, I kept getting comments that Chris 1 is Sabotage's son. I don't think it's actually real, but, you know, I see the resemblance.
It's just like, it pretty much just sounds like I got Sabotage on the track, except slower. Like, at least to my American ears.
Should we point out that Duminoid and Ruffian, like, the thing that's going on with them?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay, it's a duo-verse. It's like Mental Cases from UC3.
Nobody knows that yet, but it's good that they know now.
Oh, right.
It has its pros and cons
Except
about
that
having like a
wasn't
back and
supposed
forth.
to be that.
Yeah, but this one is intentionally like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they trade bars back and forth. They like trade 8s for a bit, and then they trade 4s or something. Like
that shit's cool. I wish more people would do that. Like that stuff's always really cool.
It's kind of complicated.
Pizzagate here.
Wait, what?
I guess it's hard to do, isn't it? Because it's kind of hard to like, you know, because you'd have to sit and write it together and just.
Yeah, you'll have to just spend.
You'd have to wait for the
hours and
person
shit.
to write the previous bit before you can write the next bit.
Yeah, and then somebody has to lay the foundation, which is probably the hardest part.
That's why, bro. When Cess Crew does that shit, that's so fucking hard, bro. I love it.
So yeah, Duminoid, Ruffian. The thing is, it's interesting about going back and forth is because they don't even speak the same language. There's a Hungarian followed by a mix of patois and German, I believe. So it's kind of strange they're not speaking the same language, but they're still trading bars. It's just like Ruffian and Duminoid, all the Chopper brothers, mate. They're just always together. Look at this fuck like talking to his friend.
A lot of the people who will hear it probably don't fucking understand either of them, though. So
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I've been in the scene for like 7 years. There's only one Hungarian in the chopper scene, and it's Duminoid. So yeah, I wish people could understand anything he says, but what can you do?
and Beta.
Beta, indeed, man. Dude, do you see what Beta's up to lately? He's like, he's a waiter. He's looking fresh, man.
I know I know he's a waiter. Yeah.
Hey, who's next?
He bought the same shiny purple fucking Boohoo Man jacket that I bought back in the day. He copied me.
Fucking hell. Yo, you still there, DOWN6?
Yeah, on the list. Yeah, I'm still here. My friend got here, and I had to. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Oh, so Devago. Tell us about him.
Devago? Oh, gee, you know we had to get him. He was the backup verse.
He was the backup verse. I messaged him. If somebody drops out, would you do a verse? And he was like, yeah. That would have been fucking fire. Regardless, but still. He was the backup verse.
He's so good. Him and Weederay need to get on some shit once Weederay gets
If the
some more shit
dropouts
out.
drop out, I'll do a verse.
That's interesting. That's an interesting request. You know, have the OG Murrk.
Murrk, I would honestly let you on Infinite Choppers. I just need to hear more.
I think I would be able to make a good verse.
Yeah, I think so as well. If you have a, do you have like a good, I mean, do you have a good setup? Like, is your mic very good?
Well, I mean,
like
it depends, right? Like,
I don't know, man. It's kind of
good.
echoey right
It's
now.
not like amazing, but I don't know. I mean, this is the mic you're hearing now is the mic that was used on the track of Dibalici.
This is Rock Band mic. This is the mic I used all my Infrost career.
Damn.
If I could use this and dent it with my head, then you can use what you...
If you slap some fucking mixing effects or whatever the fuck people do.
I mean, Idle, for example. Idle can make
fine.
anything sound good. Dude, the amount of shit that you can do to a verse and make it sound so much better. But That's how it is. This fucking prick.
Screaming people outside my house.
There's what people?
Screaming.
Oh.
Why do people always walk past my house to go to the fucking club every night? It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Are you in the... You live on the bottom floor? You living up, or are you living up?
Your mama live on the bottom.
Nah, I'm not bottom floor.
Yeah, I'm mostly safe from that because I'm way fucking high up.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's
Okay,
that's a good idea.
Sorry.
Alright, next up is Eze. Can you explain that, mate?
Eze was almost not allowed on it, but then I realized, hey, because he doesn't suck. I just didn't think he compared.
Yeah.
But then, when we removed Eze, I noticed Troll was the only Brazilian left.
Yeah, exactly. And
like,
Troll is one of the owners. You kind of have to have another Brazilian. Eze
Right,
is his fucking
so-
Padawan, mate.
So at first we were relying on Shad, and then we had to, and I can publicly say this because he was a dick about it. Shad literally did a verse. He got paid $20 to do a verse by Troll because he was going to replace Eze or whatever. And then on his opening fucking verse, he said something like, "I'm only rapping on this beat because I got paid. I hate this beat," or some shit.
He hates the
That was
beat
the
so
opening
much.
fucking line.
It would no.
Opening
He went
line.
on the entire verse at the beginning of every like stanza. He was like, "I'm sick of this fucking verse. I hate this beat. Troll is fat as fuck." He says that like 4 times. He says Troll's fat as fuck like 4 times. That's just crazy.
And Troll is like, it's the first time I've seen
Bruh.
Troll not happy about something. Like I'm
Like
just
my
like,
EC5 verse.
That's fucking great.
and but Eze, I do respect. He was on the first Infinite Choppers. I respect him. I hope he gets better.
Exactly. And he's only 14, by the way. I'm not sure if people know that, but you know, I wouldn't have guessed. I would have thought he was like
I thought maybe he was like 16 or something.
Exactly. He's 14 and he's making raps, making a name for himself and shit. I respect that.
Beast.
Let's wrap this up in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Sure, mate. Far Away. Tell us about Far Away.
Russia. Homie.
Russia. Yep. Yep. Good
I've
receipt.
known. It's hard to pinpoint the people that I was already friends with. Like, because they're just my homies. I say get on a song, they're gonna want to get on it. Like,
I've got it. Okay, let me
Farway's
fucking
the
go
awesome
on.
homie.
Let me go on about Far Away. Far Away for 2 straight years was just... He's a professional artist, he's a professional quality level artist, and he makes insanely good music and can sing well. My fucking camera's freezing again. But he spent 2 years down in the SPS kids just making songs with Styx and LT9 and people like that. They have no idea what they're going on. He's the one guy, he's the oddity. He's making good music, but he's just staying lower down on his level. He's smurfing. He could just be making songs with DOWN6. He could be making underground choppers and infinite choppers, illest. Dude, this guy was such wasted potential, but now we're bringing him for the fucking top. Got Infinite Choppers 2. I'm so glad that he left a comment on Infinite Choppers 1 being like, yo, I love this song and shit like that. And then I was like, dude, you need to get him on the next song. He's gonna carry that shit.
Like he said that, and it like reinstated the idea because I forgot that he was an option. I was like, fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Same with KVR. I was like, fuck, I'm sorry. I'll get you on that. I'm sorry. There's so many people I could choose. You know, I have to pick someone.
Yeah. And
I've muted myself on my recording because of the screaming for the moment.
That's fine. But
on.
what was this? Oh yeah, so fuck. Oh yeah, Idol listened to all of the Infinite Choppers and he said that Far Away had the best verse, which is quite interesting because he doesn't. I guess Far Away is just that insane, mate. What can you do?
Faraway did have a crazy verse. What's funny is he turned in a 24 at first instead of the 32 that we requested.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like, I'm sure he's gonna tell the story in the comments of the fucking song maybe, but the last 8 bars was so much for him to do. Like he was trying so hard that he broke his fucking watch. He was mad. I don't know how, but I guess he like ripped it off or something and just fucking like he fucking was pissed off while trying to record. Not at me or anything. It's just, you know, sometimes you record, shit doesn't come out the way you want it, you get pissed off.
Exactly.
I was just and he sent the picture and I was like, dude, I feel you. I've been there. I literally look, hold on. The fucking
show us,
head dents. Head dents. It fits to my head. Like, I get it. I remember picking up this mic and literally just going because I was so fucking mad.
But it was a learning experience for him. So he learned,
it was.
You know, he learned to control his fucking anger. But also, he was trying to spend so long rapping on the end of the beat when all he did, the final product, was him moving his verse to the end and then doing recording a part in the beginning, and that was what he learned, and yeah, pretty cool.
At first I was like, oh, your intro different, and then I was like, oh, never mind, I see what's happening.
Let's speed this up. Alright, Hurricane.
Man, Hurricane I've collabed with before, and I've paid him both times. First time I collabed with him, he was doing $40 features before, because he did like $100, and then he was going to bump up to $200, so he decided for a weekend he was going to do a sale where they were $40. So I bought 2 and for my album for $80, and then we got semi close through it. Like, we had a bunch of text conversations, and he texts me. He's the most professional minded, even more than Split, debatably, because like he you could just tell when somebody says shit to you. Like, they send you a whole paragraph of shit, you read it and you're like, yep, this guy's serious. And then I hit him up for Infinite Choppers, and I was like, yo, I got 200 ready for you. Do you want to hop on Infinite Choppers? It's pretty much like, you know, the underground choppers, but infinite, you know? And I'm so glad he caught that, because he referenced it on the verse. He was just like, he said something about like, yeah, we're bringing back underground. Yeah, let the OGs get up on it.
Yeah. So
yeah, Hurricane, I'm just glad I can make homies with him, because he's so professional, and he's like one of the better people of underground, you know?
Yeah. When you get a fucking feature from people, if you give, I reckon, you know, give them some fucking bullet points. And, you know, if like,
you gotta give them a foundation. You can't just be like, hey, can you rap on this beat, pretty please? I hate when people do that.
And
then it's just like, oh shit, what the fuck do I say?
Exactly, but it works.
About nothing.
Hurricane was rapping about chopping. You know, he's. Do
you reckon like I have a big enough name where anyone would want a feature from me?
For free, maybe not for paid.
Yeah, for free. Okay. Yeah, for free.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna get, oh my fucking god, you told me one time that you got a comment from somebody who recognized you from EC or something like that, right? They commented on your Murrk Movies channel or some shit.
Probably.
That's fucking crazy to me. Like, people still remember you.
Yeah. That did happen. Yeah.
What's next after Hurricane?
Idol. Explain what's happening with Idol right now. Well, not like the drama. The you know, just the verse.
Yeah, there's no. It's not even drama. It's Capaseo drama. But it's Idol he was kept away from the first one, low key.
Yeah, was that because of you?
It was kind of Cal's doing. I hate to admit it, but like, it was part of me, because at that time Cal was like brainwashing me a little bit, and I was like, yeah, you know, maybe he's not the nicest. And then I was like, okay, well, I definitely won't let him on. And then like later on, I kind of realized like Cal's draining me, and I realized that Idol is like actually a good friend. And then Idol was just like, I know you hit the track for me. You're not slick, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get you on the second one. I get him on the second one. He's the last to turn in. Now, he sent me his verses. He's trying. He's going through a lot of personal shit. But man, I need this fucking verse. I'm still waiting on this verse. But I've heard half of the verse. I've heard the first 16 of his verse. So that's going to happen.
How long is the track going to be?
Like 15,
yeah, 15
minutes and a half.
It's in hindsight, I think we should have just shortened it. You know, I don't want to remove everyone's spot or anything, but like, we went way too overboard, man.
IC3 will be 10.
I think you should just shorten them and make them more often, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit late now. It's like kind of how we wanted to shorten Infinite Choppers, but the verses are all there, and we don't want to discredit people or anything like that. It's kind of, it's just, nobody really wants to.
And first Infinite Choppers with the wall of Brazilians, that was a problem.
Yeah. Next up is Calpaseo, but we already know like why he was on the song. It's because he was one of the founders, you know, Salvo Entertainment.
Yeah. It was just disbanded.
We'll talk about that later, I guess, the Calpaseo thing. Ruffian Rugged, we already talked about. Wait, yeah, we did, the duo verse that they're doing. So that leaves...
Yeah, Ruffian and Dumanoid are doing a duo verse, because we mentioned Dumanoid earlier. So yeah, Ruffian and Dumanoid, they play off each other well, they vibe well, they're doing a duo.
Yeah. So besides... they got fucking 64 then?
No,
they're playing off each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
But besides Troll, who we know why he's on the song, because he's one of the founders, it's just Tokame. So what's up with Tokame?
Tokame is the OG. He's always, I wish he'd release a fucking project. I love that man to death. That is my homie, bro. Exactly. That is homie. Homie.
Yeah.
He has the perfect rapper voice.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Right, he has bars. He's always had bars. He always works on his pen game. he's always just had the flow because he's chills around us, you know, and he fucking he's so efficient too. Like, so how do I put it? Like, I don't know, I'm kind of glazing. Like, he's so fucking good.
I mean, I agree with you, bro. Like, he's one of my. I don't speak to him very often, but he's chill as fuck. He's funny as fuck. And
the last thing I heard from him was the fucking James Daly, The Underground. His verse on that was very good.
You can tell he's
Split tires like a psycho hoe.
Yeah, Split described him as Hobson, but less goofy, or something like that. You can clearly tell the
Hobson, but if Hobson was like raised good.
Yeah, Tokame. The thing is, I think I recommended him because Tokame helped Asa get on the song. Obviously, we all know that. But that was before Tokame was even on the roster. Like, he was doing that before he even knew he was going to be on the song. So it'd be kind of fucked up to have him get Asa on the song and not him be on the song. Like, you gotta have fucking Tokame at that point.
Like, he said, like, it was like that, and then I was like, wow, I can't just not have Tokame now. Hey, Tokame, you want a verse? Plus, like, he had such a killer verse on the first one, you know? He was the second fucking guy everyone hears. Yeah. Of course, they're going to be like, where's this guy? Why isn't he here?
Yeah, people don't really, you know... Earlier in the podcast, we said, like, who really was good back in the day, and we do mention Tokame, too. Anonymous Gambino, if anyone remembers that. He was always so good. And,
he was always good. Yeah, he was. I don't remember him ever being bad at all, right?
He always was so aware of how to just rap on a beat.
Yeah, although I do remember times where he's been, like, he's made some shit bars. You can't lie, but like he fucks around. He's goofy sometimes, so he's made.
You know what it is? I think it's like delivery. Like back in the day, it was like delivery based. Like most people, like I think there was plenty of people. I'd probably put myself in that bracket who could actually write some stuff, but very poor delivery, so it just doesn't really come across.
Back in the day, it was way like you said, way more delivery focused because we didn't listen to words. So people who sounded like rappers, we'd want to work with them.
It. Exactly. We didn't even factor in quality or like performance or anything. It's just it was just how it was delivered. That's about it.
Yeah.
Plus, like elemental choppers, for example, like I'm sure y'all went into it like how fucking Game and Rap went into making inutilis choppers, or at least similar. Oh, I just want to fuck around and get all these people on a song regardless of their quality, and then you make it and you're like, why did I do that?
Yeah, but like
I didn't. Yeah, I never took it seriously at all. I did like
it's just a fun thing for all friends
like
to hang out.
I don't know.
It's kind of like no, we definitely a lot of us, at least like 90% of us, thought we were cooking. Like we thought we were insane back then.
Oh, I thought no, I definitely thought I was good, but I wasn't like you know what I mean. Like I used to fucking record the verse in one take, and even if I fucked up, I wouldn't re-record it.
Yeah, and that's the kind of lazy attitude. But like. You know, we still thought we were sick, and that's why I question what's it called, inutilis choppers. That was behind Game and Rap. I thought you said that he like knew what he was doing and he was getting better, but he releases that song with those verses. What was he thinking? He can't have thought that this was good. He can't have possibly thought that.
I had a long talk with him, okay, because like he, I feel like I've been like the main one guiding him a lot lately, and he was telling me he was like, I want to make good music. Also, inutilis choppers, and I was like, "Why do you want to make good music? Why are you adding Chopper Demon, for example, on a song? Why are you adding AZ Strangler, who's literally 8 years old, on a song? Not even kidding. Like, I'm just like, it's just like, I don't know. I just want to collab, make a big thing for all the SPS kids to hop on. And then he compromised. His compromise was he was gonna make the next one non-SPS kids, and you already know how that goes. Like I said, for Infinite Choppers, I was like, oh, for the second one, we're gonna have 10 people.
Oh man, he shows me like snippets every now and then. He shows me like the images of who he has planned on, and it was like, should I say? Yeah, it was like an image of Misery Mize was here, Undead Ronin. There was the stock default red profile picture of Discord at the top of the screen, and then there was like these random SPS kids. The rap fucking flamethrower, bro. And
he keeps making rosters of names that he doesn't have the official like yes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
he just knows he could get them.
I mean,
he only added Misery because I think I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure he only added Misery because I mentioned that I really could just contact him. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, he's on my Facebook. I have him added. I'm not going to contact him, though.
Oh, my.
Yeah, because he's been on the toilet and he's been in the shower.
Yeah, and he needs to be in the bathtub for the next one.
Yeah, then he can be in the
I'm pretty sure Misery's pissed at me still for not putting him on the 150. He has to be like furious. But like,
Was
listen,
he sped up though? Isn't that confirmed?
I guess
I have his acapellas.
It sounds sped up.
If you are like a professional artist and you're saying like that it's sped up, then I have reason to trust you. Like Ruffian Rugged made a song where he says "Time stretch, fuck you, Misery Mize" or some shit like that. So he's like, and Duminoid messaged me like, "How did you guys not know this was sped up back in 2021?" And I was like, "I don't make music. I don't know this shit."
You know what it is? It always sounded sped up, but it's just like it was so exciting.
We didn't have that ear to hear it out yet.
But we also Misery doubled down and then triple downed and then quadruple downed. Like why is he trying to convince everyone? I mean, I guess it worked.
It's
he
a bit
convinced
cringe lying about it.
know.
Like I don't necessarily think it's bad to speed it up if you want to for the song, but I think it's bad to lie about it.
Yeah, because
Is there a
he's
name after Tokame?
no, there isn't. Besides Troll,
Okay,
but
good.
we already know he's the founder. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Misery is so capable of rapping fast. Have you seen his shows? He is crazy. He's automatic with it. However, it's undeniable. You see, there's no fucking way. I've talked to so many artists. I've talked to so many audio engineers. They all think it's sped up, and I don't have a reason to disbelieve them.
Your voice doesn't go robotic. Your voice doesn't go
Spit it out.
robotic no matter how many layers you put. That's what everyone always says. It's the layer. It's the I don't have layers. Sounded clear.
Yeah.
They sound like that verse sounds like interchopper, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're pretty sure interchopper is sped up too.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think you know what I mean with ultra like clarity, because there's other people who are clear, but they don't sound like that. And I'm pretty sure it's because like the consonant sound just too short when it's sped up, right? And that's why it sounds weird.
And that's how we usually, tell. And Interchopper has some verses that are no way they aren't sped up. I know he's said like there was one time when somebody timed the amount of syllables he said in like a few milliseconds, and it was extreme. It was like 7 syllables in like 0.3 or something. It's crazy. There's no way.
Easy. I could do that.
No, but we can't have Interchopper on lists if that shit is all sped up. That's crazy.
Right.
And he's still an idol to some people. Like I still see like Interchopper fan accounts, and he's probably so annoyed. But like he started blocking people like with Interchopper in their name because he's so sick of being known as Interchopper. I don't know, bro.
Oh my god, he's a professor
he quit.
now.
Well, wasn't it like 2018 when he quit? After
UCH.
UCH.
After we made fun of him for like how we talked, I regret that. It was just like we talked. I'm cut over here. Like we fucking just went in for no reason. I don't know why.
I got over here.
I mean, y'all went in, but the thing is, like, you can't give people that fucking tool for them to go in on you. Like, say, like he gave you all the tools. He sounded crazy, weird. He sounded like he sped up. Like he gave you. He had Chopper in his name.
Yeah.
That's just the fucking target if I've ever seen one.
But I can't deny, like he was super clear. Like you see that his performance in Oxford. It's like he was doing it all live. He was standing up. He was doing it. Like, it's pretty sick. I mean,
that was UC4
he was very like,
did though, right?
Yeah.
His body was. You could tell somebody's actually rapping when their body's very stable.
Yeah, he needs to. Like,
which bits do you think is sped up then? Obviously, like UC5 bit.
Right? UC5, UC7. Like, do you know that part where everyone was like, "Okay, I don't know how am I gonna do?" He opens the sounds like this, and he's like, he's like, super
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
It's like the final drop to the last bit where he's like,
yeah.
What are we talking about again?
Interchopper.
Oh yeah.
Dude, okay, separate tangent. Like Interchopper, he came to be because of MC Rice, and that's kind of crazy considering like MC Rice has such an impact. Meanwhile, he's dropping shit like illest Chopper's 6 after 5 years or some shit. Can we talk about that, DOWN6? You're the guy mixing it. I think I can say that.
I didn't realize
it's not even my song. I don't know what I'm allowed to say about it.
That's true. I don't actually know. Should I?
Yeah, but like wasn't Mystery's verse, fucking Idol's verse on a list?
Yeah,
ages ago,
2021.
For that song, yeah, and I have the verse. I have the verse.
Exactly.
I look at it. It's on a different beat, by the way.
Don't
down to MC Rice.
We can't do that much. You can't say that much. Holy shit.
Illest Chopper's series is not very good.
Yeah, but however, it's so culturally impactful. Like, think about it. Interchopper was on there, and Mr. SL was fucking on there. Vulvus was on there.
Mr. SL.
Mr. SL and IC2 is crazy.
It's so funny.
I reference the name Volvus to my girlfriend sometimes.
Volvus.
That's so funny.
I do the same shit. Sometimes I'll go to my girlfriend and I'll just go Volvus. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
It's just because it's vulva, but
Yeah.
a bit different, isn't it?
He retired, by the way. He changed his YouTube name to like Edgy Anime Weeb or some shit like that. And dude, you never know what happens to people. I think he just realized that he didn't know how to rap.
Was Volvus and Twizzler the same person?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about, dude?
That's
We talk about Volvus. We talk about MSSL, but in Illest Choppers 4, they had fucking MC Buster Flow. Just crazy, bro.
I got 10 minutes.
They had
and the beat on that track.
yeah.
Illest
It's so
Choppers 4,
embarrassing because it never it wasn't like a perfect beat, but it could have at least been on Spotify. But no, MC Rice didn't pay for it.
SM's versus SM. You're not very good at rapping. I've had a conversation with you in comments before, and you said it was the language barrier. It's not. I just don't think you're very good.
Yeah. What was?
But keep going, man.
It was crazy because
I respect passion.
everybody knows Cardiac, right? SM's verse was right after Cardiac. Like, what was that?
Yeah. That was the best. Yeah. No, that's
shit.
like best to worst on the track. This is such an L, bro.
It was such a mess of a track. But Illest Choppers 5, do you even know a line from Illest Choppers 5 by any chance?
I don't even think I listened to it the whole way through.
It's so bad. It's I recommend listening to it and just being like laughing at the hook. It's like a guy with Tourette's going. Not to say I'm making fun of that, but like listen to it, you'll know what I mean. He's stuttering.
Yeah. I think when I found it like ages after it came out, I like clicked through it a little bit and didn't even listen to it properly because it didn't sound good.
So funny.
Alright,
DOWN6.
Is Illest Choppers 6 gonna sound good?
Yeah, give us your thoughts on.
No, but let me give you some information. There's going to be verses you hear on that, and you're going to be like, oh, that's not bad. I like that. Because I contacted the people that are on the song because I'm friends with most of them. They all wanted to redo it. So I sent it to them, and one of them even redid it. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know how much I'm allowed to say it. But one of them even redid it, and I still have yet to put the file in, but it's great. And I'm going to add a verse on it, too, because I'm the mixer, so I'm doing what I want.
Why is the Illest Chopper series so delayed in releases then? Like
that, I don't know the story.
Nobody knows,
I
man.
don't know.
Rice just has a way.
Like, he's like, oh, what's it? Ooh, long-term plan for fucking what, mate? What's the point?
I don't know. Illest Chopper 6 was planned from day one. It was planned from 2016. I don't know, bro. MC Rice is such a phenomenon. Can't really describe him. MC Rice? Dude, everyone knows that at least.
MC Rice.
You know, there's a comment I made years ago when I was a young SPS kid when I first found the NahDah lists. I was like 13 when I first found Rap God, or 12. And I found one of the old 150s, like with the 30 SPS bullshit in it, like one of those. And I think it's on my Nikki account, and I think I just said MC Rice Doe. Because at that point, all I know of only rappers that I know exist in my head at that point is just Eminem. All right, because I'm 13. I don't know who K-Fix is. I don't know what Underground Choppers is. I see MC Rice. I'm like, who the fuck called themselves Rice, and why is he Asian? I was like, so like it made me laugh so hard. I thought it was a joke. Like I literally thought it was a joke. I even telling my brother, I was like, I saw a guy named MC Rice today. Like isn't that crazy? He spit like 18 syllables in a second. And my brother's like, that's gay. That's why my brother hates Crucified, because he grew up to me constantly showing him going back to back.
My friends hate fast rap because of me.
Yeah, you've already run it into the ground. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
All our friend groups hate fast rap because we like fast rap.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's niche as fuck. Nobody in their right mind really can get into Crucified's music. If you look in Crucified comment sections, it's always like, look at this dude going,
well, that's it. That's all Crucified is. It's just like, wow, that's so fast.
There's an interesting problem I've run in lately. You know how I have Infrost music out, and not a lot of it is out anymore.
Yep.
SPS kids have been like hyper focusing on trying to find Infrost music, because I think it's just because like they realize, oh, DOWN6 used to sound like me? Hell yeah, I need to find that old shit so I know how to improve off of that like he did. You know, like I totally see that. But I'm so tired of the Infrost shit getting views, because I don't want to be that guy that takes it down, but they're giving it views. Like I had to take down Flow Gods 2 because in my most popular uploads, which showed Infinite Choppers, had Flow Gods 2 next to it.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that. Now you just need to get rid of
I got rid of it. And then Because it was about to hit 1,000 views. Infinite Choppers is about to hit 18,000 views. I don't want Flow Gods next to it. So I kept the first Flow Gods up because it's not like it's a cipher, you know? And then, what was my point? My friend Cody in the room right now, he's a special case. He loves Infrost. I don't know why people love Infrost, but all these people, there's this whole special niche of people that really love Infrost, and I don't know why.
Delusion. Like, it's crazy.
Like,
it's
there's the DOWN6 fan base, right? Like, here's the whole DOWN6 fan base, and then there's the little Infrost fan base that's, like, just circling around it, and I don't know why.
No, I used to have that back in the day. I don't anymore. I used to like artists that sounded shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I mean,
but even if you listen to DOWN6, why would you prefer that over Infrost? It doesn't add up. It's delusion.
Yeah,
it's like saying you prefer Sat and the Beast.
I mean, for years, everyone said DOWN6 sounded like Infrost until I started, like, putting out collabs with people that mattered.
There would have been a point in my life where I would have said that I like DNA True Lyricist more than Tech9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone.
That's scary.
Yeah, I know, we were young.
Childhood delusion. That's what it is.
Ooh.
All right,
that's probably what they think. Oh,
no, that's it is. But it definitely is, because like that's the type of, you know what I mean?
It's okay because of me. The SPS kids don't really like DNA.
Okay.
I think it's because of me. I would rather them have their own opinion, but it's great that I started that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I hate, like, DNA shouldn't be listened to.
I hate DNA.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
DNA, I don't
DNA,
hate
if you're listening to this, I hate you. You suck.
I'm cool with you.
Straight up.
I'm cool with you. I don't think
None of them is cool with you.
I don't hate you, DNA. I just don't really like you very much.
I full-fledged hate you. You told me to kill myself, so... I don't
know. You said you're gonna rape me, but obviously it's all good fun.
You have to remind DNA has no idea of what he said to you because he definitely doesn't recognize you. He just
he doesn't know it's me. Yeah.
But
DNA, if he comes across this podcast, he's gonna hear Murrk and be like, "Who is this guy? Why is he saying my name?"
It's because I don't know, bro. DNA might be after you. Keep the fucking eye out.
Oh no! Oh no!
Murrk, look behind you.
I'm definitely envisioning him standing there. I've seen so many images of him at this point. I need to send... Dude, okay. Oh, we need to wrap this up, don't we?
It's David G. Phelps. Open up.
Do you have to go soon? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, should we
But I have
now?
time. I'm not, like, on a time limit. We gotta wrap it up next week.
Or is there any things we haven't discussed yet that need to get discussed? Should we talk about what the next video should be? Should we just any ideas? If we do it,
we can. Let's talk about what the second one. The second
rank
podcast
every single Elemental Chopper's verse.
Holy shit! I mean, that's
they
kind
even
of
all exist. Some of them got cut, didn't they?
How about we do underground choppers?
Let's do underground choppers.
That's way more like crowd appealing.
I guess.
I mean, we could start by just ranking the fucking songs. Actually, that would be.
The songs? Yeah, true. We don't have to do every single fucking thing.
We could do that at some point.
I have the tier list ready. Like I've had the idea of doing it.
Yeah.
But like we're just gonna piss off these 40-year-olds, bro. It's just gonna be commenting in the video like, "Fuck you." I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, we can go into it. That is my sole purpose here. DNA, I hate you. You make shit music.
Fuck you know.
This is the DNA podcast. Can we get DNA on this podcast, please?
Can we get DNA on episode 2?
Message me. Drop a comment. Anybody who wants to be on this,
if you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself.
Yeah, NahDah's cool with you, DNA. Message NahDah.
Defend yourself from the allegations, man. There's a lot that has Murrk has for you, mate.
There's some allegations you gotta address, DNA.
Fuck.
Like 15 years worth of allegations, actually. Like.
Dude, he's been out rapping for 2008, and he's been making like rape jokes since 2008. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a whole lot.
He said he's been rapping for 20+ years, but honestly, I think that's just like
when
he first started listening to rap.
No, that's when he started like rapping. It wasn't when he started making music. I don't think.
Yeah, I think he's like pinpointing the exact point he came to the realization. You know what? I should be a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you were to do that for me, then I've realistically been rapping since like 2015. But I didn't make anything till 2018.
Yeah.
Speedy Squirrel.
I can't believe that's one of the things that you like highlight on your Genius bio. It's just like One of my first
It's my
songs
first song. I have to take it with pride. It's my first song.
Whatever you say, man.
Panda remix. Yeah, I've been thinking I should do a Panda remix at some point just because of that.
It's a dead song. I don't know why you'd do that.
But not even just for like the views. Like it would probably be like a one-off thing that doesn't get a lot of views. But like I just want to do it for me.
Alright, man.
I haven't wrote on that beat since then. You know.
So what are we doing? Ranking fucking underground choppers next time.
Can we do a UC 1 through 10 remix and rap over all the instrumentals?
What, us three? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That'll go hard.
That'll go pretty shit.
Game and Rap did it first.
Yeah, it would be kind of fun because you could just like reference shit from the songs and poke fun at it all.
Yeah, like all of us can simultaneously have a seizure when we're doing Lady Murder's like fucking verse.
I forgot she was on UC.
Fuck you, E-Dub and Digo Lock. Fuck you. Shit verses, worse than the series.
I don't think
They're not watching this.
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they don't exist.
I've hit up
like-
Lady Murda. Lady Murda don't answer.
That's
Fuck,
tough.
man.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was asking Bloody Ruckus one time on call whatever happened to her, and he was like, I don't know, somewhere butt fucking Robert AK-47 with a strap on, and I was like, what? That's crazy. That makes sense though, because Lady Murda does seem like that type of person.
That's crazy, bro.
That fully makes sense. I don't know who Rob AK-47 is. But...
That's a German rapper who used to collab with her all the fucking time. It was like in her posse.
He didn't get. That's the only information he gave me. He didn't say like where she was or if she was coming back. That's all he said.
Okay, he's clearly just being a fucking. He's just being a jester. Like they're in completely different continents, but like that's funny as fuck. I like that explanation. Can we roll with it for like the next few years?
Let's make this a
he
daily
specifically
podcast.
said with a
We can't do it
strap
daily.
on, so
There's
I'm
no
like,
way.
Yep.
There's no way.
Daily podcast.
That'd be insane. It's gonna do. I don't know, bro.
That'll be oversaturated.
Yeah, we've run out of things
Oh.
probably pretty quickly if this is just gonna be UL. I mean, not UC and stuff.
Yeah, spread out the information.
Nah, I reckon we could keep it going for quite a while. I think we've got it in us, but let's
Yeah,
not do that.
we've got some good momentum. I want like realistically, a podcast will have guests to carry it. You know. I mean,
yeah,
okay.
podcast.
Forgetting we can invite guests.
Let me reiterate. By the way, I don't think I even said this. I might just be schizophrenic. However, Split told me a while ago, yeah, I want to be interviewed one day, and he was like, "Would you want to be the one to do the interview?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I? Because I'm not a Vib. I kind of have the most subscribers in this SPS like small sphere niche community, so it makes sense. And that's why I'm thinking of just uploading this to my second channel, seeing where it goes from there. And then maybe Split will want to do that interview.
Split should be on the second. That'd be cool.
On second, I think we need to set the foundation a little bit further. I don't know.
That's true.
Oh, unless you want to do that.
Charm.
Okay, maybe we do the retrospective with of UC with Split. Maybe that's the.
Yeah, that's
the
what I was
thing.
thinking.
I mean, we can go on for a
Yeah,
while.
but
but
is he gonna get upset if I'm horrible?
No,
horrible? No,
he's a fucking normal dude. Like,
Yeah,
I
He's not-
spoke.
he's not like
I guess I did play Among Us with him. I just don't really remember.
yeah, we're all
he
fucking best
split
friends with him.
in like, out of all the people from UC, the only normal-minded ones, in my opinion, are like K-Fix, even though he doesn't type like it. Hurricane
K-Fix
and
is
Split.
sick. I fuck that guy hard.
Hurricane, Split, and K-Fix are so competent.
Yeah,
Bones,
Split is
I want
very-
to put on that list, but he rapped about like jerking off and also said he's want to give us all a hug. So I don't know.
Yeah, but Bones.
So he might be
goated.
saying he might not be.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Dude.
Bones goated tier.
Yeah, but
I guess
dude,
we could do like tier list of every rapper who's been on the series, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. We have to figure
We
it out.
have one.
What we've got infinite ideas. Rank every track with choppers in the title ever.
I have a
He
list
said
of that.
infinite and chopper.
I have a comprehensive list of all of that, even the shit ones by the SPS kids. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I
Hey,
need
you
to
didn't
fucking
add
listen to
ultimate
all of them
choppers
first.
to your list.
I did, mate. I did.
You
though.
did?
Is that the Echo one?
Yeah, I think that's. Isn't that what like the EC9 dropouts were like on that,
That
shit?
song.
It's so
Fuck you,
fun.
Echo. You've never made anything good in your life.
Dude, he teased. I remember when he dropped ultimate
I don't want
choppers.
to get
and
flagged for fucking.
he dropped a tease
bullying.
actually of his verse, and I remember dropping it in UL chat, and everyone was like, "Well, Echo's on beat. That's strange." And then the track dropped, and he wasn't on beat. Like, what changed from the preview to the drop?
Such a mess. I wish
The only
that.
part that was on, he did a flow that I think was impressive, only because I know he didn't think of it. I bet somebody told him it. He was like, 10 out of 10 shit out in the mouth. That's the most interesting flow I've heard Echo do.
Wow, that's real. That's real unique.
Right. It's just a double time.
I wish that back in the day.
triple?
I wish back in the day I was better at rapping because I would have fucked him up, mate. I need to finish that sentence. You know, dude, the amount of shit I could have said, but if I redid Taco Tuesday, like when I was, you know, not 14 with a headset.
Your verse on Taco Tuesday is hard though.
Alright, I'm just gonna ignore you said taco, but also, yeah, it's pretty shit. I can't lie.
That's how you pronounce it in the fucking UK, bro.
I don't know about that though.
Taco.
That's how you pronounce it in the UK.
I don't know,
Hey,
but it's a Spanish
in
word. Like,
Minnesota.
why wouldn't I pronounce it
I
the
know
Spanish
it's a
way?
Spanish word.
Up North America, they say taco.
Alright,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I
They're
say taco
disconnected.
though, because I'm from Alabama, so.
I think we should just have a universal way to say taco. I mean, taco. Yeah, sorry, I had a slip up.
Taco.
I hate to interrupt our taco talk, but I got 5 minutes, so how can we wrap this up?
All right, we've done our ideas. Leave some comments. Whoever's watching this, I'm not sure if anybody has sit through however long we've been doing this, 2 hours or something.
Yeah,
Some
2 hours.
people.
If anybody's-
You've got enough fucking. There's enough people. Somebody.
Yeah, and people are gonna. I'm gonna timestamp shit. People are gonna be like, "Yo, I wonder what they were talking about here." Infinite Chopper 6. I
Right.
mean, oh shit, no, Illest Chopper 6. I want to see that. Dude, Illest Chopper. Dude,
What if I played it like MC Rise?
Oh fucking hell! I mean, that's how we get Sabotage feature after all. If we give him a few years and for the IC6. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, comment
idea.
down below what episode ideas you want us to do, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want us to talk about. There's a lot of fucking history we know.
Yeah, and especially you know.
Especially that man over there, like that man's
Yeah, and
crazy.
this one, I think we have our cameras swapped around for
So
each one's.
different.
Yeah, you just I'm recording the fucking thing. You just pointed at nobody then.
That's fucking great.
Yeah,
That's
that's me. You're pointing at me.
Murrk. Okay, then this is Murrk.
over Murrk.
No.
What is- okay.
Do this. Wait, no, this. Do this. Yeah,
What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing?
almost, You're pointing at me now. Yeah, that's good. You're pointing at NahDah now. There you go.
Point at
Alright.
that man. Or not, what? Go to this man, contact this man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
contact
there you
me.
go.
Is that it?
That's it. I don't
I'm
have much else to
recording.
say.
aren't
Wait,
I?
before we
recording.
fucking no, before we finish.
Yeah.
What's Downstairs, come up with a name right now. What should the podcast be called?
Okay, don't say
On
anything.
the
Don't say
spot,
anything.
on the spot.
Don't say anything.
It can be shit if you want.
Don't you think we should actually formulate something that's somewhat relevant to what it is? You know?
Stone pelting.
No.
That's the
Stone
worst shit
pelting
you've
the
done.
podcast.
That's the worst fucking shit.
How about
I've done.
Wask podcast?
I don't even know what that is. Like, what
Wask
do you want?
Cipher? You remember Wask Cipher?
But what does it mean? What does it stand for?
I don't even know.
I'm thinking of a name. Hold on. It's got. I think it should have the word underground in it. Underground
think
with
so?
an A, obviously. Underground
Yeah.
something is what it should be called.
But we're not
Can you
going to
just call
always
it the
just be
UL
talking about underground.
podcast?
But like, okay, but like, there's a bunch of brainwashed fuckers who think the UL is the worst place in the world. Like, that's not a good look for some of them. But
Yeah,
I
we
wish
don't
they
have to
fucking
put the-
changed.
That's
We don't
true.
have to put the Lamau bit. We can just put the word underground. That's fine,
Papa
right?
But the thing
Sans,
is, we
the
aren't
podcast.
wow, Papa Sans. Like, what do you want to, dude? What was the thing you're gonna say? Yeah, we're not gonna always be talking about underground choppers. There's no way we can keep talking about underground choppers for like 10 episodes.
Shit's gonna vary. Shit's gonna
Yeah.
vary.
Yeah.
Like, we know that's our best thing that we can talk about because we all have knowledge on the subject.
Chopper
but-
podcast, bro. It's gotta have chopper.
Chopper podcast, bro. All three of us, the choppers. We have
Podcast
the.
choppers.
We have. You've nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
That's what it is.
Podcast choppers.
Holy shit! A good
Yeah.
job, man.
Yeah.
We have to nab it before anybody else gets their hand on that
Fuck
shit.
yeah. I have to manifest that. Hold on.
What do you mean manifest that? What do you?
That's hard.
I had to make
Yeah.
it real.
You know what's crazy is that I haven't shown my face online. Like, people could find my face if they tried, but nobody tries, so nobody knows
This
what I
your
look like.
first not a web face reveal intentionally?
Yeah, nobody, never on YouTube. So, you know, if I blow up and get like 10 million subscribers in a few years, I'm gonna be pissed because you've seen what happens to Dream. They're gonna find a way to make me the ugliest fucker in the world, and I'm not. I'm not the best person, but you know.
Make sure y'all buy this guy 100 pizzas and send it to his house.
Fair enough, bro. People know my city. People don't know my name. That's my private fucking part.
Bro, you're gonna get people thirsting after you in the comments.
Don't think so, mate. And plus, this whole community is 13-year-olds. Like, I'm not interested, mate.
Yeah, even more likely then.
Oh, well,
Hey, give me a
yeah.
hint. Is your first name like
No,
something
dude.
I've
I'm
heard
not saying
before?
shit. I have no privacy.
Okay.
What do you think?
People not
okay.
know what your first name is.
No, people still don't know. Wait, you don't even know because I lied to you for like 5 years. No.
Oh, you lie? Oh well.
Yeah, I used to say my name was Nathan. It's
okay,
not.
well then I don't know.
You look like a Nathan.
Fair enough. Well, that's kind of fucked up. You know, that's basically like saying you're white as fuck.
I mean,
I
guess you're not wrong.
I hear no other names. Like I
never
see your
dropped
face.
I've never dropped my last name online.
I see your face, and I'm
Way
like,
too
yeah, not a
graceful.
Veb. And then you say Nathan, and I'm like, that's an N. That fits.
All right. I guess we can wrap it up.
We should.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks
Bye,
for
Donna
watching,
Veb
guys.
channel.
I hope you
Welcome
guys
to the
enjoyed
Podcast
Podcast Choppers.
Podcast
Ooh.
choppers. Wait, time it. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Podcast choppers.
Podcast
Podcast choppers. That was so on time.
Okay.
All right.
I stopped
That's it.